Am I live? Oh, hello. Greetings, infidels. I am live. What up, Emily Raven? Kobe, fires in the house. What's good, dude? Give me 1 second. I gotta fix my shit. There we go. What's good? Why is my mic so noisy today? My mic keeps making noises in my ears. What's good? What's good? How's everybody? It takes a second for my software to catch up with shit. So I gotta sit here for a minute. How's everybody's day, dude? What's going on? Today's probably gonna be a short stream, or I'm streaming a little early today because I want to go to bed and wake up so I can stream the inauguration tomorrow. So today we're gonna watch videos, chill for a bit. Tomorrow we're gonna watch the presidential inauguration, and then Tuesday we're gonna conquer Canada. That's the agenda. So everybody, clear your schedule. Don't have anything planned this week. So what I did was I had my wife put together a playlist. I have not seen any of these videos. So we're gonna watch them and we're gonna see what's going on in the world, Brett. You found a creepy puzzle game or a puzzle game called Creepy Tale? Ooh, what's that about? Oh no, don't cancel me, Greenland, I'm sorry. We're going to buy Greenland on Wednesday. There we go, we'll do that. We will buy Greenland on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And Thursday we're conquering Mexico. So that's the plan for the week. All right. Ukraine Russia war will be somewhere in that mix. I knew it. The shit works. One time was a coincidence. 2 times is a pattern. Well, we're gonna make it green. That's the agenda. That's the agenda for Friday. So we have a full week. So so we'll watch videos today, watch the inauguration tomorrow, and conquer Canada on Tuesday. And then we'll buy Greenland. We'll throw that in the mix somewhere. It has evil butterflies. I get it. That's cool. I like those creepy games like that, dude. I like a horror game every now and then. Not necessarily horror or like, you know, the type of the suspense. Greenland is just a confusing place altogether. It's made of ice. But Iceland is green? What? So on Saturday, we're going to swap their names. We're going to swap the names of Greenland. We're going to make Greenland Iceland, and Iceland's going to be Greenland. And then we're going to buy Iceland and make their, we're going to make their country's flag the Titanic. It's going to be a flag with a Titanic on it. Get it? Because it's ice. When are we making Canada the 52nd state? What's the 51st one? They're the 51st state. Mexico is going to be the 52nd state. And then we're just going to have all of the we're just going to have all the entire continent. We're just going to have the whole continent. Russia be like, "What?" You just finished your first week of college. That's what's up, dude. What's your major, bruh? Greenland and Iceland to me give it a sibling hiding their snacks from the hungry toddler vibes. Yeah, dude. No, Iceland no here. Iceland no here. It's green. We green. Iceland no here. We're just gonna conquer everybody. How about that? We're just gonna we're gonna conquer everybody. We're gonna liberate we're gonna liberate China from itself. That's right. We're gonna do that. We're gonna deport. We deported TikTok, right? So we deported TikTok. Now we just gotta deport the TikTokers, right? So they want to go to China, so we'll just send them all to China. So there you go. We're gonna send all the TikTokers to China and send all the Chinese factories back to America. That's a healthy trade. I think we should. I think we can all benefit from that. And then we're just gonna take Japan because fuck it. Because I think that would be great for the agenda. Anyways, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the brogram. I'm your protagonist. We're gonna watch some shit. You know someone somewhere is taking this serious? Yeah, probably, dude. There are way too many people that take me too seriously. There are way too many people. I'll make a joke about friggin' taking Mexico and shit, and then people will be like, oh, leave it to the conservative to have dictator values. Well, yeah, because I want to conquer the world or some shit. I don't want the globalist agenda. You know, I just want America to be the globalist agenda. You know, we're fine. We're fine with being with one world government as long as the one world is governed by America. It's governed by Donald Trump. Donald Trump. The Donald Trump empire will reign for 1,000 years. Soon as Donald Trump is finished, Barron Trump is going to get in the White House. See, Donald Trump, on day one of office, he's going to lower the president age to however old Barron Trump is. And then Barron Trump's going to be the next president after Donald Trump. And then Barron Trump's going to do away with the term limits. And then he's going to be the king. And then we're going to take over the world. Same thing we do every day, Pinky. What about the languages? They're all going to speak English. Because I said so. And I'm important. I'm a random VTuber on the internet. I'm about as important as they get. Anyways, let's get into these videos. It's offending me how offended people are. It's kind of offensive. Yeah. I don't know. The people who get offended are weird. They don't even look like offense. What up, Xander? I don't know if I said hi to you yet. They unbanned TikTok? I see them in Neff's comments. Yeah, dude, they're in my comments all the fucking time. I just ignore them. But yeah, they take me way too seriously. I think it's funny. So what happened? They banned TikTok and then they unbanned TikTok like the next day. What's going on there? Literally, I think Trump. Hold on a second. I think Trump saved TikTok temporarily for like 90 days or some shit. I found that out literally directly after I uploaded my video. I uploaded my video and then I saw something on my homepage that was like, Donald Trump saved TikTok for like 90 days or some shit. Joe Biden banned it on Sunday, and then Donald Trump, the first thing he's going to do is unban it on Monday. And then extend it for like 90 days or whatever. I don't know. We'll have to do more research on that one. It took 12 hours? Jesus Christ. So then I guess all the TikTokers can come back from Red Note. I think you guys should, I saw Trump's post. He said that he wants them to come to an agreement, doing Trump things. Yeah, that seems to be Trump's thing. Everybody needs to make a deal. Stop trying to get the most out of, trying to fuck over the other person. I think it should stay up, but I think it needs to be heavily regulated, and I think the algorithm needs to be slightly altered to get this fucking all that woke bullshit off the homepage, bro. Why is that in everybody's feed? I definitely don't think it should be sending user data to China. I think that's fucked up. If anybody should get our data, it's America. Maybe nobody should get our data. That'd be ideal. All right, so I'm gonna watch this video about the this video is called "Devs Ruin Their Game Before It's Even Released," and I'm curious about that. Who's ruining? What kind of game is it? What more woke dev bullshit?
So I got a tag from Later Storm, appreciate the tag, about a statement from a dev studio named Team Kill Media on their upcoming game, which is titled Code Violet. And this is a pretty dang hilarious one. I hope you guys enjoy this. Let's take a look. Before we get to their statement, let's see what the game actually is. The other day on January 17th, PlayStation posted the Code Violet announcement trailer.
Code Violet, okay. That sounds like it could. Oh, it's a third-person action horror game. Okay. It's got a girl protagonist, so she's probably ugly as shit.
Bio says, developed by Team Kill Media, Code Violet is a third-person action horror game where you take on the role of Violet Sinclair, a girl plucked from the past who must unravel the mysteries of the Ion Bioengineering Complex as she avoids, hides, or fights against the creatures who have...
That was just a bunch of word salad. See, this is one of the reasons I don't like sci-fi, dude, because they fucking just come up with the most random shit that sounds like it should make sense. But then it just sounds so cringe in like a sci-fi environment. I don't know. Maybe because these people aren't writers.
Have overrun it. And we can see the beginning of the trailer here, which opens on her feet. And, yeah.
What? What? Where's the arch? Dude, what kind of...
what's going on with this? This looks...
Dude, what the fuck? Those are some ugly ass feet. I'm not a feet guy. I'm not trying to out myself here. Nefarious exposed. But I'm just saying, like, why do they bend all weird, dude? It's like she's breaking her shins. There's no arch. Like, what the fuck?
Opens on her feet, and yeah, that's what's going on with this? This looks all kind of messed up. It's looking like an elbow, like an arm or something. I don't know what they did to her.
It looks like she's broken her ankle or some shit.
I don't think they need to worry about PC players messing their character up. They need to worry about whatever they're doing to her already. But okay, with that context, let's go over to Twitter and see their official statement about why no PC games allowed. For those asking us about a PC version of Code, the reason we are not bringing it to PC is we do not want anyone modding vulgar versions of the main character, as well as other characters in the game.
What? Why? Why not? So, okay, so you're not going to bring it to PC, so it's not going to be brought to Steam or Epic Games. You're literally going to take the hit. You're going to take the financial hit just to protect your precious ugly-ass bitch. Like, what the fuck?
We hold our voice actors...
And what does that mean? Modding vulgar versions of the character. So instead of making her attractive, which is probably... That's probably what it is, right?
...and actors with high regard, as well as our artistic vision for the game and story, and reject any form of destroying that with sexual mods.
Oh, right. Okay, so no nude mods. Got it.
Making a joke out of our art and possibly tarnishing the reputation of our voice actresses and actors is not worth the extra money we can make. So yeah, an extremely grandstandy, extremely preachy, soapboxy sort of tweet. And as you might expect, they're largely getting mocked by the internet for this. So now...
Of course they are. See, like, okay. If you tell the internet to not do something, they're going to do it 1,000 times over. They will do it less if you just ignore it. If you just, but these people can't. They look at their thing they created, their baby, and they don't want it to be tampered with by anybody on the outside. So instead of just ignoring it, they get all butthurt and get all in their feels, and now they're gonna freaking wreck their own company. And the thing that they were trying to prevent from happening is gonna happen anyway.
Let's also take a look at what people are saying in response. At Team Kill Media, welcome to Xbox. And they say it will be exclusive to PS5. A top response to them there says, so it has nothing to do with that pathetic respect the actor's excuse. Got it.
So it's going to be exclusively on PS5, so literally nobody's going to play it. There's not enough people with a PS5 for this game to make money.
Another top response says, yeah, it's probably because of the modding, a lol, and posting their previous game Quantum Error, which has generally unfavorable reviews over on Metacritic. We've also got this top response that points out some other issues with the take. They say, nice, so let's say a drawing artist or a cosplayer ends up doing a sexy version of your precious protagonist. Then you're gonna cry like this too? Can't believe I'm witnessing such weak devs, but suit your...
Like, what? Exactly, dude. What are you gonna do if somebody cosplays as your character, bro? But I mean, nobody's gonna cosplay as the character if she's ugly. Let's just be real. People would rather cosplay Squirrel Girl from Marvel Rivals than cosplay any ugly-ass woke game.
Yourself. We got plenty to play in mod, not to mention ambitious modders will still be able to extract your precious character models from PS5 version, excuse me, and do all kinds of things with them, especially after this silly statement, so good luck protecting your game.
Wait, what? We got plenty to play in mod, not to mention ambitious modders will still be able to extract your character models from the PS5. I didn't know that. I didn't know you could take the models from the PS5. That's interesting. So that means that your game ain't safe nowhere. So all you've done is just show how weak you are, and nobody's gonna buy your game because of that, and you're just gonna fucking... Jesus Christ. Way to bankrupt your company, guys.
Guaranteed way of protection is to not release the game at all. Modding is the work of passionate fans who not only spend money on games, but also spend their time because they are true fans. It keeps many games alive for years even after official support and value of the game dwindle away with time. I guess your game will also disappear like that. In any case, as a PC gamer and modder myself, I won't miss your game. And even if you end up changing your decision, I won't be giving a dime to such weak devs. Not on PS5 and not on PC. Dang, that guy held nothing back in that comment. So yeah, ultimately, I don't know why these devs even made that statement. I don't believe their whole like, oh, we're just scared of modders disrespecting our actress and actors. Whole thing is really weird and pathetic. And the only thing that could have made this tweet funnier from them is if there was also a bunch of hidden responses. But alas, we can at least give them credit that they're not hiding anything, although it would have been more funny, like
true.
I said.
That's good.
But hey, either way, a hilarious action from these devs. Don't know what they're thinking. Let me know your speculation.
There's no fucking way, bro. Some of these games are only being kept alive because of the modders. You're gonna be the only player? Yeah, let me know how it is, dude. I expect a full report on my desk within the hour. But yeah, that's fucking insane, dude. I can't believe people are that weak. You're really going to prevent your game from going on just to try to prevent modders? That just means that anybody on Rule 34 and people are just gonna mod your shit anyways just because you said not to, and they're gonna make it 1,000 times more worse and disgusting just because you said not to do that. Jesus Christ. People leave you alone if you don't get all in your emotions. And you just let people do whatever the hell they want. If you tell people to not do something, they're going to do it 1,000 times. People are just naturally, they don't want to be told what to do. If you put some kind of restriction on that, it's not going to end well. It's not going to end the way that you want. They probably do actually believe what they said. They just didn't know how to say it. I don't know. People are fucking retarded. I have more shit. Let me pour a glass of wine. Just so I can chill. But yeah, now that they've asked people not to do that, they're just gonna get 1,000 more, 1,000 modders trying to hack their shit. So I'm interested in this one. TikTok wife publicly shames husband and ends up divorced. What's going on there?
So today is my 3-year wedding anniversary, and I can without a doubt say that this has been hands down the most depressing, miserable, horrible 3 years of my life.
What?
I have literally never been so depressed. I've never hated another.
I don't understand why people do this. Like, why do you turn... Okay, so you turn on the camera and then just trauma dump your shit online. And then what do you think is going to happen? Like, I don't understand the point. Why do people put their... Why do people post their L's on the internet?
Another person more than I hate the person that I married. Well, I run my ass off and I do everything.
Okay, so she hates her husband. Okay, so hold on a second. What? So she's been married for 3 years, and she just said that she absolutely hates her husband.
I have literally never been so depressed. I've never hated another person more than I hate the person that I married.
Okay, so what did he do? What did he do? What did he do to deserve this?
Well, I run my ass off and I do everything for everybody in my life. Like me, my kids, him.
Okay.
He goes to work and works enough.
Okay.
That's it. He works. Yeah, his job's hard. Yeah, his hours suck. But he works. That is all he does. I tried taking care of myself and went on a walk, but you know, when I started realizing I hadn't heard from him, I'm calling.
Wait. What? What? She's mad because he works?
Taking care of myself and went on a walk, but you know, when I started realizing I hadn't heard from him, I'm calling and calling and calling and begging for the bare minimum of him to watch our f***ing daughter. Excuse my language. I'm just so upset. To watch our daughter, to cut up a watermelon, and to make dinner. I am 30 years old, and I'm literally begging for the bare minimum every single day.
What is the bare minimum? You just said that what? He works. He works a lot. What? I don't understand. I can't wrap my head around this shit. Okay, so she's more depressed than she's ever been. She hates her husband more than she hates anybody. And her reason is because he works, and works a lot. She said that... What? His job is hard, and his hours suck. I can't wrap my head around this, dude. Then yeah, you should take care of it. What? Hold on. Maybe she'll explain more.
I am a married single mom. That's what I am. Yeah, I don't work. But
Okay, so then he's the reason that you're able to stay at home and not work and take care of the daughter. He's the whole reason! If you didn't have him, you would have to work and raising the daughter would be way hard. She's literally like, yeah, I don't have to work. But like, I'm practically a single mom. No, you're not! Because if you were a single mom, you'd have to work. Jesus Christ. My mom was a single mom. She had 2 jobs. And still took care of me. Didn't complain about any of it. Like, what? Jesus Christ. She literally just said that she's a single mom. So then what is he? Just some guy who gives you money? Like, what? What's this guy gonna say? I've never seen this guy before. I've never seen this guy before. So I've never watched his content. I don't know what his opinion's about to be. But talk to me, big guy.
There you go. Unbelievable. I love how she just downplays this guy's work. She's like, yeah, he works. Yeah, his job is hard. But my job is harder.
That's what I'm saying, dude. He's like, yeah, fucking... It's like, yeah, he works. Yeah, his job is hard and his hours suck. But, you know, what about me? He's not giving me the bare minimum of taking care of our one child. Like, what? And she literally just doesn't want to be a wife. That's really what it seems like to me. And she's more than capable of yapping all of this to TikTok, but for some reason doesn't want to talk to her husband about it. She has to beg him for the bare minimum. Like, what? And she has not yet elaborated on what the bare minimum is. Like, it's not like she's asking for attention. She's asking for help with the child, or I don't know. Or for him to spend time with the child, which he probably does. He probably spends enough time with the child. He just works the whole, like, a lot. We haven't heard his side of the story, so we don't actually know. So she's a stay-at-home mom who's mad that the husband works to make sure she and the kid isn't homeless. Yeah, exactly. Is she forced to be a stay-at-home mom? Is she willing to? Yeah, exactly. She's 1,000%. I don't know. Well, I don't know what she thought married life was gonna be like. I swear, it's like some people just want the wedding, but they don't want the marriage. Marriage is work on both ends. You have to come together and communicate and talk, and you have to have a plan. One of you has got to make the money, and one of you got to take care of the house and the family. If you both try to split every job, you're both going to be depressed and miserable. If you're both working, I mean, sometimes you both have to work because of the economy, but if he has a good enough job and you don't need to work, then don't work. That seems to be fine with me. And I don't know. I think he spends plenty of time with the kids. I think she's just upset that he works more than he spends time with the kids, which is not something that he has control over. Like, if he has to go out there and make the money, he has to go out there and make the money.
You know, look, I have respect for stay-at-home moms. I'm sure it's a difficult gig. I'm sure it's not easy. However, I think it's kind of funny that we present this, like, being a stay-at-home mom as one of the hardest jobs in the world. I don't believe it.
Any job you can do in your pajamas is not a hard job. Just turn on the Teletubbies and then go drink a glass of Chardonnay. You'll be fine. But anyways, I like this guy. I think this guy's pretty chill. This guy seems pretty chill. I don't know. I've never seen him before.
But we gas these women up who are stay-at-home moms, and they think that they are literally just, they're doing the hardest thing they could possibly ever encounter in their life. Being a stay-at-home mom, it's just like one of the hardest jobs. So she's downplaying this guy's job. She's like, yeah, he works. Yeah, he works, 80 hours. But, my job is a lot harder. I'm a stay-at-home mom, for Christ's sake. I need some help over here.
See, this guy's spitting facts. Screw your oil rig. Screw your hard hours. I'm stay-at-home mom. I can just bend over at the waist putting DVDs into DVD players. You don't even know. You don't even know. Yeah, screw your job, walking tight beams on skyscrapers. Screw that. I'm playing hide and seek with toddlers. Do you know how hard it is to count to 10 and then try to find my toddler who's just curled up in a ball in the middle of the living room with his eyes closed, thinking he's hiding? Do you know how difficult that is? You don't even know the half of it. You work for the Navy SEALs. You're killing Bin Laden. You're killing Bin Laden. Well, I'm turning on Teletubbies. I'm turning on Teletubbies.
This is so ridiculous.
The amount of weight I carry, I mean, I can tell you right now, the reason women stay in shit relationships is, one, because they don't have the means to leave financially, like a house. Two, the idea of a family. I can tell you why I've stayed. Money.
This bitch is 1,000% a Kamala voter. Has to be, dude. She's 1,000% a feminist, probably brainwashed like some fuck shit. Dude. The only reason I can't leave. The only reason we don't have the means to go anywhere, oh my god. Yeah, I'm sorry. Did you not understand till death do us part, motherfucker? You gotta work together. You gotta figure it out. Bro's making the money. You're taking care of the house. He's making the money, you're making the dinner. That's a healthy medium. That is compromise. That saves you from having to go out there and make the money. You just stay at home, taking care of the child. And then he comes home and gives you money. That's fucking, that sounds like the life right there, bro. That is the life.
It's that simple. I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom.
So she just outright, I mean, hey lady, you realize you put this on the internet. I mean, you realize this isn't like a video just saved to your camera roll. No, you published this. You're aware. She goes on here and she says, I hate my husband. He's incompetent. And then, oh, also, by the way, the only reason I'm still with this loser is because of money.
He used to want me to be a stay-at-home mom. Now he just doesn't care because he doesn't care about anything.
And yeah, I know.
God damn it. He probably does, dude. He cares. He just looks like he's just tired, dude. He's tired. He works a lot. Jesus Christ. It's Nerf for nothing. Yeah, she has no problem posting this to the fucking internet, but she's not telling her husband any of this shit. She's just venting all her frustrations to to TikTok. And what's gonna happen when he sees this? Now he's gonna leave your ass. Then you really will be without anybody. And then he's gonna get custody of your kid because you ain't got shit. Where are you gonna go, dude? Compromise, bro. I don't think there's anything wrong with the husband working and then the wife staying at home and making, sprucing up the house. You literally had just a guy taking care of you. Like, why would you not be okay with that?
I know I can leave because trust me, I am leaving. But people can't just walk out and leave one day when you have kids and 12 years of life wrapped up together. You gotta have a plan. You can't just walk away with nothing. You have to have a plan. I mean, I'm trying so hard not to be bitter, but like,
You suck.
I've just never just
You suck.
like somebody so much that I should love that
Holy
I just don't.
shit.
And sickness.
Dude, you don't love him because of your own selfish needs. Like, what the fuck? You fell out of love for him because you're a selfish feminist. That's what you've been brainwashed by the left to think that you don't need no man or that he should be helping you out with shit. And you don't see the fact that he's working a hard-ass job as helping. You're seeing that as standard. Because you've been brainwashed. That's the whole problem. And it's your own fault. That's what it's your own fault. I swear. These are the bitches that are ruining the country. These liberal ass women who think they don't know, who think they know everything, and who think that a man doesn't do enough, even though, you know, he's the one bringing home the money. He's the reason that you have the resources to be able to take care of the family. Shit blows my mind, bruh.
And health, better or worse, like, no. Like, so destroy myself and my kids to keep a vow?
What do you mean? What do you mean destroy yourself and destroy your kids? I swear, these fucking people, dude. What does that mean? You're destroying yourself because you're destroying yourself. It has nothing to do with your husband. Actually, he should leave you because you're just that insufferable.
Nope.
I'm just gonna make a little update video because people have been asking.
Why can she not make a video without being on the verge of crying? I don't understand this. Can you not make just a regular video? You can't just turn the camera on and just talk about something you like? You know, talk about something you enjoy doing. You know what I mean? You gotta turn on the camera, be on the verge of tears every single time.
Ignore my stuffy voice. I have like some kind of cold going on, like a head cold.
Oh, okay, well that explains that.
But my husband left the night that I posted that original video.
Of course he did.
Whoa, what? No way.
I can't remember the timeline. He had stayed here twice. One night that I was here because it was just late, and then another night why I didn't stay here. Other than that, he's been gone. I think he was here like during the day once or twice while I wasn't here. He needs to get his stuff still. He hasn't did that.
Unbelievable.
What?
Holy shit. So many reasons. So first she said she hates him, and then she said he's incompetent, and then she said the only reason she stays is because money. And then she also said, oh, but by the way, I can't just leave. I got to start preparing things. And then she says, but I am leaving. And then, I mean, she doesn't, to be fair, she doesn't really seem shocked. You know, she's kind of like, yeah. So what happened was he left and he's getting his shit. Yeah. No one's surprised here. And
Dude, maybe she posted that video just so he would see it. Maybe she didn't want to be the one to leave. She wanted him to leave. So she posted that video knowing he would see it, and then he got mad and he left. So now she can play the victim because he left. Oh, he left me with my daughter, even though I, posted that video completely shitting on him, telling the entire internet that I actually hate him because he has a job. How dare he have a job? He should be working at McDonald's, being a cashier, working part-time. Because he needs to spend time with the kid, with the baby. He needs to raise the baby. So, good job, long hours, hard work. Fuck that. Work, McDonald's. Or, you know what? No, even McDonald's, because he has to leave the house. He needs to stay home and do surveys on the internet. The ones that you see advertised everywhere and they give you like $5 per survey. He needs to be doing those. Because at least he'll be home. And he can take care of the baby. While I drink a glass of wine and watch The Price is Right.
it seems like including her, she's just like, yeah, this is what it is. Tragic. And, what's interesting is that, like, a woman who's angry with their husband, she used to just go to her friends and her family to express her dissatisfaction. But now she goes online to broadcast it to as many people as possible. And she also left it up for her husband to see as well. Like, what are you doing?
I think she did that on purpose. 100% think she did that on purpose. What are you guys saying? I see a couple paragraphs. Okay, let's find a compromise. Let's say you are comfortable talking to a camera more. Video, put it into a text, send it to hubby with the text. Yeah, exactly. If you're comfortable talking to a camera, then send a video to your husband. Or fucking sit his ass on the couch and be like, listen. I think it's fucking wild that marriage people need to freaking put a PowerPoint presentation together just to talk to their significant other these days. See, if you'll check in slide 18, I need you to talk to the kid more. If you'll turn your textbooks to page 387. We're gonna talk about work-life balance. My theory is she told him to watch the kid and make dinner, and he said, no, fuck that, I worked all day. Then they got into a fight, she jumped on TikTok to be a victim. Yeah, probably. He probably worked all day and then wanted to relax, so he sat on the recliner, and then she was like, hey, can you watch the baby? I've been watching the baby all day. He was like, babe, I just got off of work. I want to watch the game. And then she was like, open up TikTok. My husband, I am so depressed. I am so depressed. Like crushing a Coca-Cola with a hydraulic press. I am so depressed. And I hate my hubby. This is the most depressed I've been in 3 years. I can't believe this is what feminism does to our women.
Insult him and make sure everyone knows about it. This behavior is absolutely grounds for divorce. And these women should be careful as well, because something like this is, I don't know if it's defamation necessarily, but some of them just go online thinking they can just say whatever the hell they want.
I mean, it's not defamation unless he loses his job or something. If it's something that's actually, it has to impact him financially for it to be defamation. But yeah, I can't believe that she posted this to the internet. I can't believe it. I swear, in situations like this that made me feel like we're in a video game, this can't be real. Yeah. We're in a simulation. This proves simulation theory. We are in simulation. I mean, think about it. Think about it. We can make a simulation. We can... So how do we know if we're in base reality? We don't. This simulation... We're in a simulation. Simulation confirmed. Because of this bitch. Because of this bitch, that's how you know we're in a simulation. This NPC ass. Well, this is the antagonist of this man's story. That's what this is. This bitch is gonna get him to make some sort of life change, but in a positive way. He's gonna choose his next partner so wisely. He's gonna be like, oh no, there's no way, I'm dating a feminist. Take me to the country. They pick me up a redneck bitch. I better have a traditional conservative.
About these men. And some of them are going to find out that they are treading dangerously close to defamation territory. And this guy found this woman. He thought, oh, wow, she wears a cross necklace. She must be great.
That's the deceptive part. These fucking demons always wear a cross. Dude, every single time I see one, they always got a fucking cross. Find a fucking bitch fucking 1,000 dudes in a day and she'll still wear a gold cross around her neck like a fucking harlot. What the fuck kind of shit is that? Take the cross off, infidel!
No. Nope. Think about it. The level of hate required to do this to your spouse, it's so strong that likely to never be reconciled. And also imagine how much hurt this would make a man feel, and betrayed as well. You know, he's out working to provide for his family, so she can stay at home and be a stay-at-home wife and do apparently the world's most difficult job. And then meanwhile, she's telling the world he's incompetent and that she hates him and that she's preparing to leave him. And actually, the only reason she hasn't left yet is because money.
Yeah, he probably makes a lot of it. Like, I don't know. Fuck, I was gonna say some shit. But that's the aesthetic. Yeah. I don't know. She wants him to do the same job she's doing because she thinks that she has the hardest job in the world. So it doesn't matter what he's doing. It doesn't matter what job he has or what hours that he works. There's nothing that he does that will be harder than what she does. Because in her mind, she has the hardest job in the world. And you know who started that shit? Fucking Oprah. That fucking bitch. I'm pretty sure it was Oprah. And she does the hardest job in the world. She's a mother. Like, I'm sorry, but no. Like, I'm sorry, but no. I mean, there are jobs that women can do better than men. No doubt. Right? I would trust a woman to look after my kids way before I would trust a man, right? I would trust a woman to look after my daughter before I trust a man to look after my daughter. But that's not to say that that's the hardest job in the world. There are jobs that men do that are infinitely harder. Go down into the cracks of the earth, praying to God every time you hear a rumble while you dig out this fucking cave. You go all the way up to the top. All the way up to the top of the skyscrapers to put a roof on the Empire State Building. Oh, yeah, but no. Oh. How dare they? How can they even compete with these single mothers? I don't understand. Not even single mothers. Just mothers, stay-at-home mothers. Single mothers are different. But like a stay-at-home mom with a fucking husband who works and then he comes home and gives you money so you can get groceries and shit. Like, what? What did Oprah do? She said something about stay-at-home moms being the hardest job in the entire world. Not single mothers, stay-at-home mothers. Like, and that makes no sense to me. Like, being a stay-at-home mom, you can wake up whenever the hell you want. You can put your kid to sleep on some trumped-up charges. Like, come on. Dudes just want to be appreciated. Imagine how depressed he must have felt like, Jesus, she's so disconnected. Exactly. We just want to be appreciated and shown that you appreciate us. And we don't want to have to, like, be expected to do something to earn appreciation. To earn a thank you. Like, we shouldn't have to be expected to clean the house to be appreciated for the fact that we have the house in the first place because of the job that I have, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I'd rather cook and risk poisoning myself than do any of the jobs men dominate. Y'all remember World's Dirtiest Job? Yeah, exactly. Fucking exactly. Men do some of the most, like, insane work. We're the ones in the sewers. Alright, we're in the sewers, fixing the pipes. In the shit covered in the shit stained water and all that fucking shit. Yeah, let's equalize those jobs. You want to equalize those jobs? Let's do that shit.
It's ridiculous. And if you go online bashing your spouse, right, it's safe to assume that in-person bashing is happening as well. Probably worse. Yeah, probably worse. You just can't do this. You can't go online and talk about how much you hate your husband, insulting and degrading him publicly, and then be surprised if he leaves you. And like I said, she isn't surprised. She doesn't seem to be, at least.
She's not even phased. It's weird.
Yeah. This woman is a parasite.
That's true. Dude, she left the marriage long before he did. And it's literally because he works. I don't understand. You're never going to find a man who doesn't work unless you want to work. That's it. If you want him to be the stay-at-home dad, there are plenty of those guys. So go find one of them. If you really want to get a job, like, go for it.
No doubt about it. And, like, ultimately, what did he do wrong? Held up his end of the deal, worked hard, as she said. She said, she you know, it's funny, she made a note that this guy actually, he works a lot. He works, yes, but he works a lot.
Yeah.
And he works hard, and it's all he does. So he seems to be very focused on working and providing for his family. And, like, yeah, of course he has to be, because in this climate, in this world, in this economy, whatever, it's very difficult for a family to live off of one income. And this guy's busting his ass to make it happen. And then he comes to find out he's got an ungrateful wife bashing him online.
Yeah, I would be so far out the door, bro. Like, if I came across a video like that, dude, my wife was saying some shit on the internet, like behind my back. I just stumbled across a video because it went viral or some shit. Oh my god, I would be so far out the door. Like, you unappreciative bitch.
It's disgusting. And again, what did he do wrong exactly?
Not my wife. My wife is an angel and I love her. She would never do anything like that.
Held up his end of the deal, did what he was supposed to be doing in this marriage here, in this dynamic. Clearly you guys have established something. And he was holding up his end of the deal. Disgusting. She's a parasite.
Oh shit, Charlie. Yeah, dude, she's a fucking parasite. I feel bad for him, bro. We don't hear his side of the story. I want to hear his side of the story. Maybe we can find that later. Or maybe he'll post something. I hope he does, dude. That'd be fucking great. I'd want to hear his side of the story. I'm going to subscribe to that Ace Nate guy. Hold on a second. I'm going to subscribe. I like his stuff. I like his stuff. We just want to prepare. Okay, cool. I'm caught up with the chat. Caught up with the chat. So we have new alien evidence. What's going on here, bro? What's going on with the aliens? Did we find some aliens? You see, okay, so hold on. About the alien thing. When they come out with alien shit, I think they're hiding some other shit. Like, I don't trust nobody. I don't trust nobody with the alien shit. Oh no, we don't hear it because he's probably too busy working. He still does have a kid even if the marriage fails. Yeah, exactly. He still has to provide for that kid. It's probably going to be even worse now. It's going to be worse now. Because now that they're divorced, he's going to have to pay child support. And alimony, depending on how long they were married. He's going to have to pay child support, alimony, spousal support, all that shit. To take care of her. Because they fucking got married. So, yeah, on top of that, and if she gets custody of the child, depending on her situation afterwards, if she gets custody of the child, he's going to have to pay her child support. So now he's going to have to work even more to take care of that shit. So, yeah, that she fucked him over, like, so hard. I don't like that shit. I don't like these demon whammon. Demon whammon! They can't. No, they're fucking all over the place, dude. They're so entitled. It's feminism, I'm telling you. Feminism brain rot. The feminist brain rot is ruining our women. Making them all entitled and shit. Thinking they got the hardest job in the world. Anyways, what's going on here? Charlie, talk to me.
I'm very convinced that Jake Barber is a...
That guy actually has a voice that sounds like AI. I thought I clicked on one of those AI slop channels.
And it's quite clear everyone's taking his information very seriously. The big question is anybody going to do anything about it?
Yeah, we're gonna go to war with the aliens. The alien subreddit is already clowning on this. The evidence is a chicken egg.
What? What? The evidence is a chicken egg, bro? No, don't believe the alien shit, okay? Project Bluebeam. Look it up. Project Bluebeam. They're prepping the world for this alien invasion hologram bullshit. Oh yeah, aliens are real. Aliens are real. Hey guys. Aliens! Ah! I'm not saying they're aliens, but they're aliens. So then they can shoot the hologram up to the sky of all a bunch of aliens, and then we're gonna think it's an invasion, and we're gonna give up all our rights. That's that's Project Bluebeam. And then we're gonna be in martial law and shit. Bet money.
Man, you made me think this was real. What? You're telling me this guy's evidence of aliens is a chicken egg? Oh yeah, you're right. The subreddit is clowning on him in a big way.
Oh god.
Where can I see the evidence that he submitted? Where is it? Where is just like the video itself? Wait, these are the actual photos? These aren't memes? No, that's definitely a meme. I want to...
What the hell? Oh, the memes are gold. What the fuck? They're lowering an egg. Or they're trying to extract an egg from the fucking... It doesn't even look like... It looks like a regular egg, dude. Like the fuck? It looks like something I would make breakfast with. Aliens, man. I wonder if we were visited, would they be the human-eating kind? Or the one where it's the chill with humankind? I don't know. I think that's a dice roll right there. We're gonna have to roll the dice on whether or not they're eating humans or smoking with humans. I think if we get an alien like fucking, who's that one? Ted, like Ted the bear from the Ted movies with Seth MacFarlane, or Roger from American Dad. I'd be cool with that alien, unless we're getting an alien like the fucking alien movies. Moving on.
I want to see the actual evidence that he submitted. Is it? You're telling me this is it? This isn't a joke? Oh my God, you're right.
Wait, that's the actual egg?
NewsNation has independently obtained previously unseen video below the belly of a helicopter.
UAP recovery video shows egg-shaped object. What the fuck? Oh, so you mean an egg? What the hell?
No.
That egg better be huge, bruh. That better be the size of like a fucking a small child. Like what the fuck? That better not be like an actual egg-sized egg, okay? Like what the fuck?
Fucking shot.
Let's slow this down to take a closer look. That's an egg-shaped UAP.
Fine.
Oh my god, it's an egg-shaped UAP. It's literally on the ground. Like what? How are you calling it a UAP? Oh, okay, it's an unidentified aerial phenomena, but it's on the ground. Okay, yeah, thanks. Like, what the fuck? That better be the size of, like, a fucking dog or some shit. That better not be like an actual little egg.
Finally, irrefutable evidence. I've been waiting.
50-foot long line. We're told the craft is about 20 feet long.
They did not just call it a craft. Wait, what? Okay, so they're saying it's 20 feet long? It's 20 feet, is that what he just said?
Line. We're told the craft is about 20 feet long.
We're told that the craft is 20 feet long. Okay, did you get pictures of this 20-foot long craft? The one that you're apparently allegedly extracting right here? What the fuck is this? You're pulling... Oh, it's 20 feet long. Can we see it?
The egg suspended in a cradle. And look how careful the pilot is as they bring their precious...
This has to be a joke. This has to be a joke, right?
Let's freeze frame here to look at one of the clearest images of a UAP.
There's no fucking way that they're trying to... It's on the ground! It has a shadow! The shadow is shining on the ground. Like, what the fuck? It's what? Are they trying to say that this is currently in the air right now? That is fucking wild to me, bro. Like, I can't believe they're trying to... This has to be a joke. There's no way.
Ever taken. This is no blurry light in a distant sky. The source of the footage putting themselves at incredible risk to record this UAP retrieval. Look at how perfectly smooth the craft is.
No, this is satire.
This can't be serious, dude. This can't be real.
This is satire.
No visible means of propulsion or way to see inside. Watch how it rolls, almost graceful as it hits the ground, despite being wrapped in the ropes and canvas from...
There's no way this has to be a parody, right? There's no way. This has to be parody. Look at the way that it rolls. It's so smooth and just rolls away. Like, what the fuck?
Cradle as it's dropped for pickup. The UAP's final...
They watched the Jimmy Neutron.
Are they pulling it by a string? Is that what this is? Is that what I'm seeing right here, bruh? Is this a string? What is it? I don't... Are they trying to lift it? Dude, this better be fucking huge. This better be not some average chicken egg, bruh. Like, how retarded do they think we are, bro? Like, what the fuck? Come on.
Movie, yeah. Australian journalist and author. No, it looks like he's taking this very seriously. How?
He's just as flabbergasted as me. Thought it was a rubber band. I don't know. It's definitely something. It looked like something. Looked like they were trying to They were trying to move it, or it looked like the straps to the cradle that they had wrapped around it. That's what that looked like to me.
How have we gotten this stupid? The News Nation UFO sling clip looks fine to me. It seems like classic sling load system used in underslung operations. Just thought I'd share.
Oh, okay.
Brother. I'm gonna grab you by the shoulders here and shake you back to reality. I gotta wake you up from this dream you're in. That's not real footage of an egg-shaped UFO. That's footage of egg in a duct tape. Gee, man, now I sound like a fucking moron. It's a video of an egg wrapped in duct tape. Weather balloon. Why wouldn't aliens have Why wouldn't aliens have egg-shaped ships? Saiyans have ball-shaped ones. Checkmate. You're fucking right.
What the fuck? Why wouldn't they have egg-shaped ships? Goku or fucking Vegeta traveled in a ball shape. God damn it, dude. Saiyans travel in balls. Why wouldn't aliens travel in eggs, dude? Checkmate, atheists. Australia, my guy, they have the weirdest shit imaginable of aliens. They're probably one of the spiders. Yeah, dude. I wouldn't be surprised if 8-Legged Freaks was filmed in fucking China. Not China. Australia. With their giant ass fucking... Oh, they got some wild ass insects in China. Why do I keep saying China? In Australia. My brain's on China because of the video that I made.
Kakarot's in that egg. This is a real news story. I am just as surprised as you are. When I first looked it up at the beginning of the stream, I thought it was a joke. So I kept missing the actual video, the actual footage, because I thought it was someone just clowning on it. They are running this as if it is 100% legitimate.
They think we're fucking stupid.
I already got the subreddit open. Someone actually just recreated it almost 1-to-1. The only difference is they didn't use duct tape. They just fucking strapped the Band-Aid on it. It's just an egg over carpet. That's it.
Carpet. Oh, yeah, dude, bro. That's what that looked like.
This guy...
That's what that looked like. It was carpet. Yes, that's good. I thought it was either carpet or the fucking the grass that you see on mini golf courses. I knew it was the fucking ground. There's no way it was the sky.
Didn't have like night vision. He had a green filter. No way people believe that. Pretty much nobody does. Not even this subreddit. Like the subreddit is making fun of it in a big way. I don't think there's a single person in the planet that would see that and be like, holy shit, this is eye-opening stuff.
Dude, when the aliens subreddit is clowning on you, that's when you know you made a fucking stupid-ass video.
This is the most Reddit thing I've read in a while. I just got lost in this pretentiousness. Apparently everyone has had the exact same response to the News Nation special report, which is to post their disappointment and ridicule as to the footage that was released. The effect is to render laughable any opinion contrary to the fire hose of insults that followed the airing of this.
What the fuck was that sentence? These people try to sound smart, so they use things that should be correct, or they do things that sound correct, but then it's just, when you put it all together, it's just a bunch of word salad.
This segment, but that effect is...
The effect is to render as laughable any opinion contrary to the fire hose of insults that... What? What are you saying?
Neutralized as soon as the mechanism behind it is illuminated. The driving force behind this tsunami of bad faith reactions is a coordinated ridicule campaign. It's the same tactic used by government Fife Symington following the Phoenix Lights incident. It's the same tactic used against Pulitzer Prize winner John Mack of Harvard when he dedicated his career to interviewing abductees. In the light of history, it is obvious that ridicule is the only real tool available to architects of the UFO cover-up, which has hidden the very nature of reality from taxpayers for the better part of the last century. You are free to consider the question of non-human intelligence without fear of any real and meaningful damage to your reputation or mental health. Ridicule campaigns like the one currently consuming the sub have failed, and recent polls suggest the public is keenly aware that non-human intelligence...
I'm sorry, he lost me. I don't know about you guys, but I just zoned the fuck out, dude. Like, I'm sorry, Charlie. I'm sorry. I love you, but damn. I completely did not catch any of that shit. I zoned out. I don't know what my brain was thinking about. I think I went down here to this comment down here. There's a comment right here that says, I'm just a regular ass stay-at-home dad that follows this stuff. And then my brain just went to calling him a cuck bitch. And then I just completely missed the entire paragraph over here. So I have no idea what this guy just said. But we're just going to roll with it.
Exists and has been interacting with humanity for a very long time. As the great Bobby McFerrin once said, don't worry, be happy. We're not alone in this existence. And that knowledge is more joyful and curious than it is fearful by a mile. Enjoy it. Up, dudes.
I have no idea what this guy just said.
For you, sir. I tip my fedora, gentle sir.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Reddit Platinum. Brother, it's a fucking egg. It's an egg. It's not actual footage of an alien or a UAP whistleblower. There's been so much actual credible evidence that has come out, you don't need to defend all of it now. This is hooey. It's fucking barnacles. I'm just a regular
Not
ass
the
stay-at-home dad
barnacles.
that follows this stuff. I have no skin in the game, and I'm certainly not working for the government.
Oh, this is the comment I was reading during the other guy's comment. I'm just a regular ass stay-at-home dad. Cool. Just bring me a friggin' Vietnam flashback of the last one that we watched.
That video was cool, I guess. Man, how is it cool?
It's not cool at all.
One of the clearest images.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've heard a lot of helicopters. Like, that doesn't even really sound like a helicopter. That sounds like a fucking lawnmower that they put like a stock propeller sound effect to.
I was about to say that. I was about to say it sounds like a helicopter stock sound footage.
Nothing works here. It's a fucking egg. It's like a fishing rod and it's carpet. That's clearly carpet.
Let's freeze frame here to look at one of the clearest images of a UAP ever taken. This is no
so
blurry light in a distant sky.
You know what? I'm changing.
The announcer's just making it funnier. This is no blurry light in the sky. It's a fucking egg, bro. Like, what the fuck? This is irrefutable evidence of extraterrestrial activity. It's a fucking egg, bro.
Changing my tune. I agree with this guy. That video is cool, I guess. As I posted elsewhere, the real info wasn't the photo of the egg. It was the guy's testimony about coming into psychic contact with something and the illness suffered by himself and the other men in the crew. For some reason, that's being completely ignored by everyone in favor of just ridiculing the egg. Proof will never come in the form of photos or videos. They're too easy to fake now. Testimonials are all we have along with our own potential experiences. Yeah, you can't fake testimonials.
Yeah.
Those are bulletproof. Did I ever tell you guys
nobody
about the time
ever lies about anything ever. Nobody's ever made up an alien story. Not even once.
Psychically connected with Ariana Grande and she gave me a lap dance in Fortnite once? You aren't being fair to the egg. We need an expert. Call your dad right now. Let me see if he's awake. I'm gonna send him this egg
Oh shit, he's gonna call his dad.
real quick. Give me a second. It's
I wanna frickin' listen to Papa Moist. Wait, that sounded weird. We're just gonna to Papa Moist. We're just gonna move on.
midnight, so they might be asleep. He might believe it. Nah, there hasn't been like anything recently my dad's believed in for the alien stuff. He believes in like the actual like some of it's very far-fetched, but like in terms of recent evidence that comes out, he believes in like the actual like footage from, you know, the pilots, the one from the ship, that kind of stuff. Like the ones that are actually interesting and have real merit.
Yeah, those ones are.
I think he's just
Those are way more convincing than the fucking egg, dude. No, this video is pretty much over. The ones from the videos of the pilots looking out the window and they see an alien, those are way more convincing. My guy, if a cool thing is an egg dragged against carpet, look at deep sea creatures. That shit is mind blowing. Yeah, dude, I've seen some deep sea creatures, dude. There are some wild ass motherfuckers under that water. There are some crazy looking ass motherfuckers. Bop, 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 bop. I'm looking through my playlist. That was interesting. Not really. It was funny. It was more funny than interesting. Like, if it was an actual alien or you know, an actual convincing UFO, that would be interesting. But an egg dragged across the carpet, like, come on, bro. That's not interesting. I can't even believe they tried to pull that one. Like, come on, dude. That wasn't even close to convincing. Bad. I'm looking through my playlist trying to find out which one would be interesting. Should I just watch them in order? The next one is, why has everyone stopped having children? And then the one after that is Drake. Drake versus UMG. The complete story. Apparently Drake's been suing reactors and shit. Like, what? So that's another interesting one. There's the Drake, and then the Why Everyone Stopped Having Children by Thoughty 2. I'm interested in both of those. Also, Blair White. How the COVID-19 conspiracy theorists. So I actually heard that song. I was not a fan. I think the hook is rather cringe. But I like some of Tom McDonald's stuff, okay? I like some of him. It's just every single one of his songs sound the same. The Blair? Yeah, Blair White, how the COVID-19 conspiracy theorists were right about everything. Oh. She's in a nurse outfit. Nobody asked me the color of anything. I'm not going to be able to answer you. So this is how the COVID-19 conspiracy theorists were right about everything. And I'm interested about that. I'm interested in that one.
So you're telling me the conspiracy theorists were correct about the lab leak hypothesis, vaccines, lockdowns, vitamin D, ivermectin, gain of function, censorship. What were they wrong about?
Nothing. We were wrong about nothing. So far, everything I've seen has been correct, dude. So far, every single thing.
All right, strap in, because today's topic, it's a lot like Joe Biden.
I don't know why I paused. Stop it.
Touchy.
Ha!
In 2025, I would hope that we are all on the same page that this phrase, conspiracy theorist, is not actually an insult. I would personally consider it a compliment. And even further than that, a genuine survival skill. And if you think about it, it's actually hilarious it ever was used as an insult because...
Pop quiz. What's the tattoo on her wrist? She has a tattoo on her right wrist. What is it? Are you guys paying attention? Or are you distracted by her outfit? Are you distracted by her outfit? What tattoo is on her wrist? Yeah, I see you. Bunch of gooners in the chat. Bunch of gooners in the chat. Tattoo was a music note. A musical eighth note, actually. So, that's, there you go. How about that one?
We're acting like the act of conspiring is just so fringe, so unlikely to occur. Like, no one conspires. No one lies. Why would you think that way? The government doesn't do that ever. Okay. It's not as if they ever successfully ran mind control experiments on unwilling citizens. They definitely never intentionally gave a population of African Americans in the inner city syphilis just to see what would happen.
Dude, what?
And one thing I know for certain is that Nancy Pelosi...
What tattoo? Yo, you're drawing shit? Oh, that's what's up, dude. Nah, I was just being funny.
...is most definitely not an old reptilian shape-shifting whore.
We're different from the president. We're very discreet.
Oh, shit. She just exposed herself. Look at that.
Reptilian.
And you know, Hunter's laptop is fake. Biden's definitely young and mentally fit, right? Transitioning kids, that's actually safe and reversible. And what about those drones, right? How are those drones up in the sky that the government definitely doesn't know what they are, but also knows they're not a danger to you, right? The point is, it's not actually a sign of intellectual superiority.
Bro, I've been saying the same shit. Like, dude, fucking, exactly. Okay, so they have all the drones in the sky, right? All the drones are up there in the sky. The government knows that they're not dangerous, but has no idea what they are, right? If you don't know what they are, how do you know they're not dangerous? See, there's something here you're not telling us.
If your first reflex when a political event happens, a tragedy happens, whatever, to just take the government narrative as the truth. It's actually the opposite of that. It makes you the schizo, in fact. And as you already know by the title and the costume. Hi.
Hi.
We have to talk about COVID today. Specifically, how the COVID-19 conspiracy theorists were kind of right about everything.
Dude, there are still people in my city that drive around with a mask on in their car by themselves. Like, I was driving, right? Like a few months ago, I was driving, and then somebody was walking past my car, or I was driving slowly past them, and they were wearing a mask on. In 2024, in the year of our Lord, 2024, they were still wearing a mask, and they looked at me, and I looked at them, and they looked at me, looked at them, and I looked at them, look at me, look at them, and they pointed at their face like telling me that I need to wear a mask. Like, bitch, COVID's over. Take the shit off, dude. You look ridiculous. You look fucking ridiculous.
First up is the lab leak theory. So, up until about 5 seconds ago, if you suggested that COVID-19, a respiratory virus first observed in Wuhan, China, originated from the lab in Wuhan, China, specifically known for respiratory viruses, you were treated as, I would say crazy, but you were actually called racist for that.
Something you probably have heard from certain...
Oh yeah, we were called racist. Because we... Because we called it the Kung Flu, or the Wuhan virus, or the China virus. You know, the China virus that came from China. Yeah, that one. We were called racist for that.
Corner of the right is this theory that the coronavirus, quote, escaped from the lab.
We must stop.
It didn't escape. It didn't escape. I think it was let loose. I've been saying we're at war with China, bruh. I've been saying that shit. I think COVID was biological warfare on the rest of the world. And yeah. I was going to say something else, but I forgot.
Stop the racism. We must stop the hate.
Shut up, Kim Jong.
Do you think that puts Asian Americans at risk, that people might target them?
No, not at all.
Come to Chinatown. Here we are. We're, again, careful, safe, and come join us.
And we all know the only phrase that shuts down a conversation quicker than conspiracy theorists is racist. And even worse than just getting called racist, you were actually deplatformed for saying this, for the sin of stating the obvious, whether you were an everyday citizen, an influencer, a doctor, a lawyer. Like, you could have...
People started coming up with these stupid-ass names to refer to the coronavirus because nobody could say it without getting demonetized or shadow banned. There were people calling COVID the coof. Like, what the fuck? The coof? That's the best you can come up with? Yeah, so It's almost as cringe as unalive. You guys heard people say unalive? Of course you have. You're on the internet. People say unalive. Oh, he unalived himself. They were unalived. It's a double unalive aside. That's what people say. It's fucking cringe, dude. There are so many different ways to say that they're pushing up daisies. Or that somebody died. Oh, they logged off the reality server. That's my favorite. But unalived is so cringe. Almost as cringe as the coof when referring to COVID. I don't understand how people come up with such cringy alternative names to call shit. It makes no sense to me. They're so cringe.
Have a good reputation. You could be a completely sane individual making a completely sane connection, common sense connection. Whether it was Facebook, the old lived out Twitter, like you couldn't say this very obvious truth. As of 2025, then and now, right? All roads really do lead to, it really did come out of this demonic lab. As of today, the FBI, the US Department of Energy, declassified intelligence reports, and a House committee as recent as December 2024 have all adopted the lab leak theory. Shocking. Who could have predicted this?
Literally everyone. I don't understand why they want to hide this shit from everybody. What up, thug rats? You say toaster bath? Dude, I say that shit too now because of you. You got me saying that shit. I say toaster bath too because I think it's funny. No, they committed toaster bath. Well, yeah, I say logged off the reality server. Or if they were killed, I say kicked off the reality server. It also adds to the simulation theory because we're in a simulation. We're in a video game. This is like Sword Art Online, except not. This is like .hack sign. We're in a we're in a simulated universe, and you're getting kicked off the reality server. What up, Black Anime Lover Don? Was the chat not working before? Yeah, I fixed it on my screen, if that's what you're talking about. Well, what's good, dudes? What's going on, bro? I'm happy to see you guys. Lush has a bath bomb shaped like a toaster. It's called the last bath bomb. I think I saw that somewhere, dude. I think I saw that on a meme. That shit made me laugh so hard, bro. Neff needs to turn off the subscription only feed. But everybody in here is subscribed. Everybody's subscribed to the channel, right? And I don't monetize the streams. Come on, let's hit the subscribe button. It's free. Anyways, back to Blair. No, there's gonna be a pop quiz at the end. I'm gonna ask you what the color of shit is. So pay attention. I'm just kidding. No gooners in the chat.
Other than everybody who was banned for predicting this. Conspiracy theorist 1, satanic cabal 0. And even that little nasty Dr. Fauci has been forced to adopt it as well.
Today you testified that you did not suppress the lab leak theory, yet in the past you have said, quote, it is a distortion of reality, unquote. You've said, quote, I've heard these conspiracy theories, and like all conspiracy theories, they're just conspiracy theories. That's what you told the American people. And so would you like to clarify what science were you following then versus now?
Yeah, no, I've also been very, very clear and said multiple times that I don't think the concept of there being a lab leak is inherently a conspiracy theory.
This coronavirus...
I hate the way that these people fucking talk, dude. I didn't say that it was... I didn't say that they were right. I just said that the concept of it is not completely far-fetched. Oh, well, okay, cool. That's fun.
Virus was not man-made. That is not a possibility. The transmission was likely from animal to human. Even Dr. Anthony Fauci, a member of the president's coronavirus task force, said there is no scientific evidence the coronavirus was made in a Chinese lab.
And this is such an important piece because all of this, the entire COVID situation, regardless of where you sat politically, I think and I hope that everyone can kind of see now.
You can't wait for the word gooner to start being cringe. It's already cringe, dude. I just say it ironically because it's funny. It's funny when... It's funny enough if I know it's cringe. Anyone wondering what Fauci's doing nowadays? If it was up to me, he'd be in jail. But you know, that's why I'm not the president.
In retrospect, hindsight's 2020, that there was an extreme amount of government overreach and policing of truth that was not only unnecessary, but extremely terrifying and something that we have to learn from. Even that robot, Mark Zuckerberg, testified that the Biden administration...
Speaking of mysterious drones, Mark Zuckerberg
threatened Meta with lawsuits and increased regulation should they not comply with their demands to ban people for saying the truth.
People from the Biden administration would call up our team and like scream at them and curse. They pushed us super hard to take down things that were true, right? I mean, they basically pushed us and said
that shouldn't be allowed. Like what? That should be like, I don't understand how you can threaten somebody with lawsuits to ban somebody for saying things. Okay, so Donald Trump said that when he becomes president, he's going to extend the First Amendment to include the internet. I did a reaction to that video too on my Clips channel, I think. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I don't understand how you could sue somebody for not preventing somebody from saying things. I don't get it. Those yeah, they're uncanny. Those eyes have seen some shit. That's all I'm gonna say. Those eyes have seen some shit. Like, I don't know. He seems to have been through a lot of shit.
You know, anything that says that vaccines might have side effects, you basically need to take down. They want us to take down this meme of Leonardo DiCaprio looking at a TV talking about how 10 years from now or something, you know, you're going to see an ad that says, okay, if you took a COVID vaccine, you're eligible.
If you or a loved one took the COVID vaccine, you may be entitled to financial compensation.
You know, like for this kind of payment, like this sort of like class action lawsuit type meme, and they're like, no, you have to take that down.
And why would they work so hard to suppress something that is such a basic truth? Well, that's because the conspiracy theorists were correct about gain of function as well. And this lab was actually funded by the United States, so...
I'm so happy I didn't fall for this bullshit, dude. Who knows what they're trying to put in your body, bro? Why are they trying so hard to inject you with this shit? We don't even know what's in it.
It's really not a good look for anybody for this virus to come out from there. So you're just not allowed to say that, hun. And if you don't know what gain of function is, ChatGPT says it's research involving altering an organism's genetic makeup to enhance its abilities, such as increasing a virus's infectiousness or adaptability, to study potential risks and develop preventative measures. So not what you want to actually leave the lab, and not to be a conspiracy theorist like we're discussing here, but when you look at it like that, it's really not actually that far-fetched to start to wonder, okay, so was it completely intentional? What was...
Conspiracy theorist is just being right early. Who said that shit? Who said that? Was it Raven? I think Raven said that shit. Being a conspiracy theorist is just being right too early. Oh, Raven was quoting Blair, I think. I just remember that from last stream, I think.
Was this massive global rollout? Why did all the countries around the world have such similar policies adopted instantly? Why was there this instantaneous response, this uniform, militarized and monetized response to COVID? Was there in fact a plan? But that would make you crazy, right?
Yes.
The sharing of biased and false
news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish the same things that are true.
This is the same shit that bruh. This shit will always scare me every fucking time I see this shit. Like, come on, like, yeah. They got all the local news stations working in tandem to push this same message. It's all for the globalist agenda. That's what it is. It's all for the globalist agenda.
Without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Why the f*** are we still paying taxes?
Dude, Stephen Colbert is so fucking cringe. The vaccine. Look at all these fucking trans people behind him, bruh. Oh, you're so cringe. What the fuck is this, dude? Why do they all look so fucking... They all look so good. Chat. 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 Look at this fucking evil ass motherfucker. Look at this evil ass motherfucker, chat. How the fuck? Look at this. Look at his eyes, bro. Look at his eye. This guy is possessed by a demon. This guy. Look at this guy right here, bro. This guy looks like your stereotypical, like, Italian gay. This guy is a fucking demon, dude. There is no soul. There is no soul in this man. He is an empty vessel inhabited by a fucking entity. That's what that shit is. That is that. No, that is evil right there.
Next is the vaccine. I know this one's a bit sensitive, right? Have you ever been out with friends and witnessed someone maybe struggling with old habits, calling their name? It looks extremely difficult, but let me tell you about something that is not about quitting, but about upgrading.
We're gonna skip the ad. I love you, Blair, but you
Make
don't
the
threaten
switch.
me.
Build better habits now. Because bad habits,
you don't threaten me enough to watch your sponsorships. You're not like Shoe on Head.
Leaving those in the past. It's a bit touchy. It's a bit of a hard topic for some people because some of y'all, you know, got it. Some of y'all got like 8 of them. That's
wild to me. There are people that got 8 vaccines. I didn't even get one.
And this one is so important because the amount of things that, in retrospect now, the conspiracy theorists got right about the vaccine is actually insane. This is where they did their big one. This is where they really kind of called it as it happened and as it was going to happen. And when I say them...
You tried fume. Sucks. Yeah, that's the point. You're supposed to suck. Oh, it sucks. Yeah, it does suck. I don't like any of those fucking smoking alternatives. Like, they never work. They're never strong enough. They're never as strong as an actual cigarette. So, like, I don't know. I never buy into any of that shit, dude. It's all the same.
You know, I really am talking about myself because you know she didn't get it. Make all the jokes you want. I'm aware, honey. I put a lot of things in my body, and I know that, you know, I'm kind of like the Atlantic, full of plastic. But one thing I'm not putting in there is that damn COVID vaccine. I have to be so real. And
she says she's like the Atlantic, full of plastic. That's fucking funny. You didn't even know there were 8 vaccines? Yeah, dude, they had the fucking vaccine. Then you had like 3 booster shots that you had to do. And then they came out with the Delta variant, so they had to adjust the vaccine to fit the Delta variant. And then they fucking changed up the names so many times. They started sounding like Transformers. Like, oh, we got this C186-305 variant that now you have to get this new vaccine. Like what? Like, come on, bro. Like, what the fuck? It's flavored air. Yeah, that's not gonna do shit. It's not gonna do shit. Exactly. If I'm smoking and dying like a man. But give me all the cigarettes. I'll smoke a whole pack of cigarettes before I touch a fume. I don't know. I have no interest in any of that shit.
And not even because it is a vaccine, right? Because there's a straw man argument that if you have questions or are skeptical or hesitant about the COVID vaccine in any way, it suddenly makes you anti-vaccine in totality. So
yeah, they called us anti-vaxxers and shit. Like, if you don't believe that the vaccine is helping, you're an anti-vaxxer, which means you're no better than a Nazi. That's literally what they were saying. You're a literal Nazi if you don't get this vaccine. Okay, then I'm a fucking Nazi. I don't give a shit. If you don't get the vaccine, you may as well just start putting Jews in concentration camps because you're the same. Like, why? You're the exact same.
Suddenly, you reject the concept of vaccines as a whole, and that is just really dumb. But here's what they got right. Remember when myocarditis was basically like the N-word? I do. But spoiler alert, the CDC and FDA, as of 2025...
What's myocarditis? Chat, pop quiz. What's myocarditis? That's your SAT word of the day. I gotta look that up now. What's myocarditis? Cardio is something to do with heart, right? So is it like a heart attack? Myocarditis. Is that like a heart attack? Myocarditis is a condition where the heart's middle muscle layer becomes inflamed. Can you die from that? You probably die from that. Oof. I think any heart problems from a COVID vaccine or is this a vaccine? Yeah, from a COVID vaccine. Any heart complications from a COVID vaccine is a giant red flag. Not good. Not enough for me to want to take it. If you're getting a heart attack in your fucking late 20s, that's enough for me to be like, fuck that entire vaccine.
I've now acknowledged it as a risk of the vaccine, especially after the...
Yeah, the left hates Nazis and Zionists. Yeah. Hold on, I need to sort my chat 1 second. Yeah, none of their ideology makes any sense, dude. I knew the moment they said queers for Palestine that they were horribly misinformed. There's fucking no way.
The second dose for young males, because having to worry about a heart attack as a young male is totally a worthy trade-off to not have to worry about a virus with a 99.9% survival rate. Big emphasis on that.
I didn't even know it had that. Like, I'll be honest, when COVID first dropped, like when the COVID DLC dropped, I was terrified of it. I thought it was going to be all full of bugs. Thought my game was going to be crashing and everything. Thought I'd have to run around with a huge patch just to prevent myself from dying in the game, you know what I'm saying? Didn't realize that it had a 99.5% survival rate. Like, what? Needless to say, that was a failed DLC. And one I will not be buying in the future.
Repeat that, because you can tell someone that now and they can actually be in shock. There are people that don't even...
Myocarditis in severe cases can lead to death, otherwise meds help. Okay, cool. Awesome. Still a complication, but a manageable one, so it's fine. I mean, it's not fine. It's not fine. The fact that a vaccine is the one doing that. A vaccine to a virus with a 99% survival rate. So I don't know how anybody trusts the government after this. I don't know how anybody
even know that was the level of survivability of this virus. You would think it was the plague when it was happening, and you would even think it was the plague with how some people talk about it in retrospect still. So the crazies were right about myocarditis. They were also right about it not stopping transmission. And this one is really important because this was the main selling point of the vaccine. Every media figure, every politician, every person who was pushing this drug on you, like your average drug dealer, right, made the claim that it was going to stop transmission. You get it and you can't give it to somebody else.
Now we know that... Dude, they kept pushing that shit. And it was wild to me because, okay, well, if you're going to get the vaccine and it's going to stop transmission, why the fuck are you making so many? Why do we have like 8 vaccines? What the fuck? Why are there so many booster shots? Obviously, none of it works. If you need 8 of them.
The vaccines work well enough that the virus stops. with every vaccinated person.
That was just a bold-faced lie. Like, that was just a straight-up lie, like, on national television. Like, what the fuck?
Vaccinated person gets exposed to the virus. The virus does not infect them. The virus cannot then use that person to go anywhere else.
And by that logic, all you need is a vaccinated leftist, and then it doesn't matter what the right does, because eventually it's gonna go away, right? So, well, but it wasn't enough. Nope. We were still anti-vaxxers. Still equivalent to Nazis. Oh, what up, Trump? Hey, President Trump in the chat. Rachel Maddow is a psycho? I agree, bruh. Fucking psycho. She's a psycho and she looks like a horse.
Was the Pfizer COVID vaccine tested on stopping the transmission of the virus before it entered the market? I really want a straight answer, yes or no.
I think my mom asked me if I got vaccinated, and I told her that I did, even though I didn't. And then she asked me what kind of vaccination I got. And then I was like, the one that goes in your arm? She was like, no, did you mean Pfizer or Moderna? I was like, oh, I don't know, bruh. I got Pfizer, I guess. I ain't get shit. I still never got COVID. I've never got COVID or a vaccination.
Did we know about stopping immunisation before it entered the market? No. We had to really move at the speed of science.
And anybody who questioned if the vaccine was actually going to be effective at stopping transmission, this was also treated as blasphemous, just like these other things. Pure blasphemy against our benevolent pharmaceutical companies.
Oh yeah, not the benevolent pharmaceutical companies.
We used to be able to rely on, the average lib to actually fight against, to stand against, to be skeptical of. They became gods during COVID, and that's what's so terrifying. So yeah, spoiler alert, it didn't stop shit. And you can...
People weren't really helping with that either. The whole... They were like, I'm not going to sit here with a medical degree, listening to you talk without a medical degree. Tell me about what we should know about COVID. Like, okay, well, fuck. The experts aren't really helping either, bruh.
You can say the science simply changed, and maybe it just didn't meet the expectations at the beginning, but why are we giving these companies and the government this out? Why are we assuming benevolent intentions of entities that we know are not benevolent, that actually actively work against us in every other facet of life? For me, there was many reasons why I didn't take it. One being the fact that it was mandated, that it was the second it came out, all of society was under blackmail of taking it.
Yeah, dude, that was a red flag. Being pressured so hard to take it. And the fact that it was required made me want to take it less. I don't like being told what to do. Don't tell me what to do. I never got COVID neither. Yeah, dude. I never got it. I never got the vaccine. Never got COVID. Or if I did, I don't know. The fact that you're asymptomatic, or you could also be asymptomatic, was another red flag. Oh, so that means that no matter what, you gotta wear a mask. You gotta put the mask on. You gotta get the vaccine because you could have it even though you don't, and now you're killing grandma. Bro, every time I look at stuff with COVID vaccines, my chest literally hurts like a mean placebo effect.
Super chat incoming. Wrangler donated $4.20 through Super Chat.
Thank you, Wrangler. I have my pen in my hand right now. W Wrangler. W Wrangler. But yeah, I've never got a vaccine. I've never felt the need to. And it was a huge red flag. I'm pro-vax, but if someone doesn't want to get vaxxed, that's their choice. I think people should be, but if they don't want to, then I won't insult. That's a good way to look at it, bro. Everybody's their own person. See, I thought it was my body, my choice, right? My body, my choice. If I don't want to put a foreign substance in my arm, I'm not going to do that shit. I don't do drugs. I don't do nothing. Oh, wait, I got to hit this. Okay, so I do drugs a little bit. I gotta hit the pen for Wrangler's donation because he always donates $4.20 because he likes to see me die on stream. He likes me to cough my lungs out, bruh. Wrangler is more dangerous for my lungs than COVID-19. That's just facts. But yeah, it should be your choice. Like, if you want to get it, go ahead and get it. But if you don't want to get it, don't get it. Enough people will get it to where it will stop anyways. And you could also, just strengthen your own immune system. Yeah, there are natural remedies or natural ways to like strengthen your own immune system. I'm pro-vax for stuff like polio, but it don't make me put some experimental shit in my body. Yeah, that's another good one. Like the vaccines that you get and the immunizations that you get like when you're born, I understand those. But we barely knew what COVID was when they came out with the vaccine for it. So we were like, what? Like, I'm not going to put that shit in my body. That's like we have vaccines at home type shit. Like, look, I don't do any hard drugs like meth or heroin. I don't shoot anything into my body. Like, I put wine. I'm drinking wine right now. I put wine in my body. But wine comes from grapes, and grapes is a fruit. Right? Grapes is a vegetable. So that means that wine is practically a vegetable. So I'm eating healthy. That's how I see it. I'm putting healthy shit in my body. Although the fact that people had to be reminded to wash their hands was fucking ridiculous. That shit should have been taught. I mean, washing your hands regularly should be standard for anyone. Anyone that practices good hygiene. But, I don't know. I think they were just trying to get us to be good little boys. Be good little boys and girls and do as we're told. We gotta stand 6 feet apart. We gotta wear the mask on when we're walking in there. We gotta wear the mask, take it off to eat, put it back on, and then leave. I don't know. It seems like they were just a way to test whether or not we comply.
And you can lie and say that there was choice involved, but there was a complete erosion of choice. You had to take it, or you couldn't go to school, you couldn't go to work, you couldn't see your family, you couldn't hold funerals for your loved ones, you couldn't do anything. You don't get to threaten people with an inability to restart their lives, go to work, go to school, for lockdowns in general to end, which they did not end just because the vaccine came out. I know living in LA, they continued for years. And use this talking point of it's going to stop.
I don't know how long the lockdowns lasted because it didn't affect me whatsoever. the grapes are veggies, tomatoes are fruits. All right. Well, wine is a vegetable, so I'm being healthy. I am eating my serving of vegetables right now. Anyways, I don't know when the lockdowns ended because I work security, and security was seen as an essential job. So I worked all throughout lockdown. Literally, my life did not change whatsoever. Maybe that's why I didn't become mentally unstable. Nothing about my life changed. Nice face, Blair. Yeah, she. It's funny when I pause on shit.
And then it just doesn't. And then everyone's supposed to be like, oh, well, they didn't know any better. Excuse me, because that's the thing. The reason why many healthy people who are actually at virtually no risk of any serious complications and or death due to COVID, many healthy demographics even took the vaccine, is because of this element of protecting people around them, vulnerable people around them. This was the entire argument. And it's very important to remember that.
Nobody asked me the color of anything.
You're going to get vaccinated. Lady, you're going to get vaccinated. Yeah. Big corporations like Amazon and Facebook and all of those others are going to say, you want to work for us, you get vaccinated. And it's been proven that when you make it difficult for people in their lives, they lose their ideological bullshit and they get vaccinated.
Yeah, it depends on you do security also. It depends on what company you work for. Yeah, that's really what it is. Like, I've worked for so many different security companies. Like, it really depends on who your boss is, like whether or not it sucks. But it's the I'm not gonna say the easiest job, but the highest paying job that I've ever had. And with the least amount of physical labor, I'll say. It is a dangerous job because there are 9 times out of 10 where something crazy will happen. But, you know, it is a pretty relaxing job. I enjoy it, personally.
So then you have to start wondering why the elites were so desperate to get this injection in you. Why were they so desperate to enter you? Essentially, you just force something in.
Why were they so desperate to enter you? That's not a line I thought I'd hear anybody say. Bob, just like blaming the guy next to you for your sunburn because he didn't wear sunblock. Exactly, dude. That's a good analogy.
Into the bodies of billions of people who...
They've all sucked for you? Oh, yeah, well, it really just depends on who you work for. I'm privately owned, right? So I was actually purchased from my company. Which is weird to say that, but it's what happened. Like, so I used to work for a company, and then we got stationed at a hotel or at a condominium, and then the condominium and then the condominium purchased me from the company, and now I'm privately owned, and they gave me like twice as much money, which is wild. I was like, what the fuck?
Who otherwise didn't need or want it, who otherwise would have and could have exercised personal choice and bodily autonomy. You know, the thing y'all write.
Raven just clipped something. I don't know what I just said, but something's out of context. Whenever I see a camera in the chat, I know I've said something weird.
On the signs and scream about all the time.
All right, yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's why I stopped myself ahead of time.
Hello? What is
Where's
it?
your mask? Where is your mask?
I'm in my car. What are you talking about?
See, this is the same energy of the guy that I passed when I was in my car. He didn't, like, walk up to my window or nothing, but he pointed at his face, like, where's your mask? Like, bro, I'm by myself in my car, dude.
You're not wearing a mask. Put your mask on.
I'm in my car.
Thank God the people who thought the shot was just going to unalive everybody in one fell swoop were not correct. But when you set a precedent that everyone has to take a shot at the drop of a dime when the government says so, who's to say the next one couldn't be, right? So that's why we have to learn from things and not repeat history. That's why I'm making this video. The spell that was placed over so many people, even that I know in my personal life, I'm not trying to attack anybody, but I knew people that were getting this shot the second it came out, the week it came out, when they were pregnant. I knew people that were taking it multiple from different locations, different pharmacies.
I have an out of context video in the works, right, of just random shit that I say out of context. So every time you guys put a camera in the chat, I know I've said something that could be potentially clipped for some funny ass memes or some shit. So I'm gonna go back and find it, and I'm gonna put that in the video. I think that'd be fucking funny.
These different brands, like, people were really scared, and that is what you need to know. The government always does its big one when you are afraid, when you're willing to give up freedom and liberties for security. And in this case, I believe, my personal opinion, a false sense of security. Natural immunity is another one the crazies got right. And fast forward, of course, this
natural immunity. Your immune system by itself will defeat this virus. Now, there are some people, you know, who are immunocompromised, but that's, you know, ruling them out. Your natural immunization will fucking work. Joe Rogan was talking about that shit.
CDC now just casually acknowledges natural immunity as adequate, and they've stopped pretending like it's some mythological superpower. Great.
From the CDC today, a new report out just this week says vaccines, get this, were less effective than natural immunity against the Delta variant.
No way.
I remember very clearly how badly people were treated for making the very common sense statement that natural immunity might be a better alternative for some people in fighting COVID for their own selves. And they were treated like, I don't know, crazy fundamentalist religious people who, like, don't take their kids to the doctor when they have cancer or something. Like, you were...
Dude, right? They treated us like we were just praying the virus away or some shit. Like, oh, your child has cancer, we'll say a prayer and it will be in God's hands. So they fucking treated us like, fucking, instead of just getting healthy.
We're treated like the craziest of the crazy. I can just hear those old witch bitches at The View going catatonic about this one. I can just hear it.
I'm not
opposed to the vaccine, but I am opposed to the mandate 100% on the grounds of science.
People have died from COVID.
I know her from somewhere. She's base as fuck. I think she's from Valuetainment, so she's not part of The View, but this bitch is fucking psychopath. I think she's based.
Don't think we should allow this kind of misinformation on our air.
The psychosis that people were under that's the worst part. COVID did not present a uniform risk to people, so why there was a uniform solution forced on everybody is beyond me. Particularly when it comes to kids, this is another hard topic. It's hard not to look back and see it as absolutely sick, just being honest. To force a population who faces virtually zero risk to be administered.
Dude, the stuff that we're doing to children just make me sick, bro. Just leave the damn kids alone. We're injecting them with shit, chopping them to pieces. Like, I can't understand the obsession with our children. It just makes me so, it makes me so mad. It makes me violently angry.
A drug. Also with that same blackmail, you can't go back to preschool, you can't go back to 3rd grade, can't be around your friends, can't play outside. To be able to look back on so many lies, misinformation, false advertising, propaganda. False advertising really being the operative phrase here, because it was a product. It was a product.
The biggest drug cartels in the world get together and buy up all the media and all the politicians and force all the people in the world to stay locked in their homes. And people can only come out if they take the cartel's drugs and keep taking them over and over.
What is that guy's name? I know what he's from. I've seen him before. He was in Now You See Me, right? Fucking, what was his name? It's on the tip of my tongue. Whatever his name is, he was based. That's a base take. I don't even want to know what those kids are going to be like later just because of the lockdowns. It's unnerving. Yeah. They may as well have been in solitary confinement. Everybody on house arrest for 2 years. Yeah, that's going to lead to some fucking psychological damage. This guy. It already fucked some people up. Like the fucking non-binary shit kicked into overdrive because of the lockdowns. All people could do was sit at home and scroll TikTok. Where is it? What is his name? Something with a wood. I want to say something wood. I want to say Woody Allen, but I know that's not correct. And he's not what is his name? COVID did nothing but ruin me mentally, to be honest. I missed out on last year of primary school. And all I did... Woody Harrelson! Yes! Thank you! Sorry. I missed out on last year of primary school and all I did was be online. Yeah. See? There you go. It doesn't do shit. The only thing it does is it ruined an entire generation. That's what happened. Everybody became mentally depressed. Everybody became more depressed, mentally unstable because of the lockdowns. On a virus that had had a 99% survival rate. And vaccines that didn't do shit. Woody Harrelson. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I knew it was something with a wood. But yeah, I like him. He's based, apparently.
Cartels drugs and keep taking them over and over.
He knows what's up. Oh, well, here we go. Lockdowns. Now she's going to talk about the lockdowns. The cowboy dude, right? I don't know. Fuck. I only remember him from Now You See Me. I know he was in other shit. But I only remember him from that one movie.
Next up, we have lockdowns. Hi, trauma. Hi. See, lockdowns did work. If the goal was to create mass psychosis, decimate the middle class while further enriching billionaires, skyrocket mental health and substance abuse issues, exacerbate the isolation and loneliness crisis, permanently damage a generation of children by disrupting their crucial developmental years, turn everyone into a feral caged beast who, of course, were going to riot and burn everything down to the ground the second they had the chance, and make everybody fat.
Yep. All of that. It affected everybody except me, because my life didn't change whatsoever. But yeah, it fucked up an entire generation of people.
Because that definitely happened too. If you were trying to stop COVID, though, no, that was a flop. The entire thing felt like an experiment in how sick they can make people in every discernible way. And I'm not even talking about COVID here. I'm talking about closing gyms and churches, but keeping liquor stores and fast food places open. I'm talking about taking away people's ability to exercise in the midst of a virus that disproportionately affects fat people. And while you're at it, turning up the fat positivity propaganda.
They want you to be fat. They want you to be fat, lazy, and dying a lot because they want the population to go down. And the population go down by just killing everybody slowly over time. You pausing videos always gives me either the most photogenic or goofiest images ever. I just pause at random times. What's going on here? White power over this Asian chick. I don't know what's going on.
I'm talking about taking away people's places of worship, but keeping the weed stores open. And listen, I'm not against weed. I just want to be able to do both.
Hey! Yes, give me a Bible and a blunt, dude. I'll do both.
This is America. I want Jesus and a blunt. They took away people's ability.
Thank you. The Bible and a blunt.
Ability to work anywhere that they, on whatever basis that they decided, deemed as non-essential, as if working anywhere, providing food and money for your family and keeping a roof over your own head is not essential. Your business that keeps food in your children's mouths gotta go. It's gotta shut down, and actually we don't even know when the lockdown's gonna end. We'll let you know, I guess, but we don't have a date, sorry.
The essential worker shit was always wild to me. I don't understand, like, okay, so how do you... It's the way that they word shit, right? So you're only essential workers. So what classifies as essential? And essential by whose definition? Because in my definition of essential, my job is essential to make sure that I don't go bankrupt. So is my job essential to me, or is it essential to society? I don't understand. Like, it's that fucking language, the way that they use words to try to make things seem a certain way, but then, I don't know, it just seems incredibly manipulative.
The VMAs and the Oscars, though, there's no reason to shut those down. That has to go on. What would Americans do if they were not sitting their fat asses on the couch watching Beyonce win her 87th fucking award? That has to go on, babe. See, those televised satanic rituals...
Yeah, exactly. What's up with all that shit?
Babe, we can't go without those. We really can't. It's the poor people that can't work. Didn't you know? And what I never saw and still don't see talked about enough is that COVID resulted in one of the largest wealth transfers in human history. Global billionaire wealth increased by over $5 trillion between March 2020 and November 2021. Companies like Amazon, Tesla, and Apple, they all exploded while small businesses evaporated. And what's never made sense to me is that the same people who supported lockdowns the most, who wanted those to go on indefinitely, right? Who were just so scared of the virus, the same lived out commies who would have been calling Tim Walz' punk ass snitch hotline because...
Is that Tim Walz? Is that Tim Walz? Is that Tim Walz? Was this guy almost our vice president? This guy. We could have had this guy for vice president. What's wrong with you guys? Why you ain't vote for Kamala? We could have had this. This could have been our VP. Oh my God, I can't believe this shit, dude.
Because you dared to, I don't know, take one step out of your front door during the height of
Oh my God,
lockdowns.
it gets worse.
Those same people.
Oh my God, it gets worse. Quit it. Oh God. My eyes.
People who scream about billionaires and the wealthy elite, and so much so that it's even normalized to like unalive them in the street now. That's just like commonly accepted, right? How does that make sense? How all it took for them to completely stick their head in the dirt and not see that this was mostly about class warfare. All it took for that was a virus with a 99.9% survival rate. That's sad. And how many people consequently died later or during COVID as a direct result of the lockdowns? How many people died from the 9 to 10 million less cancer screenings that occurred in 2020, not even counting 21 and 22? How many children?
Dude, if somebody died from cancer, they would just call it a COVID death. You'll take the crazy Ohio guy? Yeah, me too, bro. I'll take J.D. Vance any day over whatever that dancing Brokeback Mountain ass looking ass boy was.
Children faced undue crisis, unnecessary trauma because schools were closed and mandatory reporters were no longer mandatory reporters.
Are you saying no school children died of COVID?
I'm saying it was the safest group. They were the less vulnerable group, and they suffered and will suffer more from the mismanagement of COVID than they will from the exposure to COVID. And that's not an opinion, that's a fact.
Dr. Phil based. Dr. Phil W. W. Dr. Phil. That was fucking, you just destroyed the entire View. That's what that was. That was Dr. Phil destroying the View.
How many people lost or ruined their lives because of the astronomical rise of depression, anxiety, self-deletion, especially among younger people? Why did children who faced virtually no risk under COVID need to have their education disrupted so extremely that even now in 2025, we continue to see learning gaps that have still not closed since pre-COVID? These are ripple effects that are actually way more disastrous than being forced to go outside or weather a virus with a 99.9% survival rate. It did not and does not ever again justify the type of reaction that society in lockstep in their mass formation psychosis bag enacted. And the saddest part is that the professionals and the people that supported and enacted these policies very much know that isolation is anti-human and has horrible consequences for the psyche of human beings. There's a reason why we even have empathy for the worst of the worst criminals if they are placed in solitary confinement. The point is that the trade-off of lockdowns, the consequences of lockdowns in every direction was not worth it. We're human beings. We're not meant to live like we're already dead.
That's facts. That's facts. We're not meant to be locked in our house, bro. That shit just increases depression. People get... That's why cabin fever is a phrase, bro. People get cabin fever, they get irritable, they get anxious, and when they're stuck scrolling TikTok, their IQ points take an objectively visible nosedive. It was a psyop. I'll believe that shit. I believe that. 1,000% a psyop.
Finally, it was a psyop. I'm sure some people will interpret this as me saying that COVID wasn't real, that the virus wasn't a thing, that people didn't suffer due to the virus. And you can, take my words as that. That's not what I'm saying at all. And I will give it to you that any conspiracy theorist who said the virus was fake entirely or didn't exist, that's not the truth. But what the conspiracy theorists got correct about COVID was everything around COVID. The clear psychological operation that was taking place under the guise of safety from COVID. And no matter how COVID touched you and your...
I think COVID was a test. They were testing their machine.
Personal life, no matter what political leaning you have, I would hope that we can all agree by now that something about the way society was moving and the rules we were supposed to follow and the way government reacted was a bit fake and queer. The masking when you're walking to the...
Did she say fake and queer? She means queer as in strange, right?
Thing about the way society was moving and the rules we were supposed to follow and the way government reacted was a bit fake and queer. The masking when you're walking to the table queer, but not when you have to sit down. Don't go outside because you'll catch it unless you're rioting. Sunlight, that thing that all life on the planet.
Dude, the fact that the riots, it was just fucking weird. Everything's fine. You stay 6 feet apart unless you're burning down an entire city. And then we're just not going to enforce what we said.
And it needs, that's bad. Sitting and staring at the blue light that destroys your health on your phone all day. That's good. Like I said before, to this day, there is still a sizable amount of people that if you inform them of the actual survivability rate of COVID, they will react in shock. And that in and of itself is nothing but proof that there was a number run on the psyche of the everyday person. If you have to have a live death counter on CNN, if you have to Photoshop Joe Rogan to look like he's on his deathbed to really hammer in the point that this is something you have to be afraid of, if you have to do all that,
that is wild.
Maybe it's because it's not as bad as you're actually saying, and maybe you have a motive. It's also just very convenient that, like every other PSYOP we can identify throughout history and in real time, that it had the wonderfully convenient and helpful effect for the government that there was this natural divide that occurred, right? Of this lower class of people that didn't take the vaccine, who couldn't go indoors, who couldn't go in certain businesses, and you didn't want to be around them, and they were being blamed for all of society's problems.
Yeah. And our fucking government leaders didn't have to do any of that shit. They didn't have to obey their own rules, bro. They didn't have to wear masks when they go out. They didn't have to fucking get the vaccine. There was a footage of somebody, who was it? I think it was Biden getting the vaccine, or Kamala, one of those, where like they had bent the nail, or not the nail, the needle. They had bent the needle to make it look like they were getting the vaccine, but then they weren't actually receiving the vaccine, so it was all just optics. If you zoom in, you can see them kind of adjusting the needle so that it looks like it was normal again. I'm gonna see if I can find that video, dude. That shit blew my fucking mind. I was so fucking mad when I saw that shit. So are you fucking kidding me? She's only pretending to get the vaccine. So what the fuck are they injecting us with? That was my next thought. I never understood the death counter thing. Like, how do you know it's not for any reason but COVID? Yeah, death counters only work in YouTube videos when you're freaking playing video games. I don't understand why they put it on CNN. And they were literally saying that anything was a death from COVID. If you died from a heart attack, if you died from old age, if you just died, it was a COVID death. We're gonna add that to the death counter. That's like fucking a streamer cheating at a video game. That's what that looks like to me. Just add that to the death counter.
This continues to be a pandemic of the unvaccinated.
What does
if
that
you want
mean?
to get an abortion, get an abortion. If I want to get the vaccine, I get to choose. So you can't.
Thank you. My body, my choice. God damn it.
And force. If I can't force you to get an abortion, you shouldn't be able to force me to get
because it's not about you. It's about people you interact with, and that.
See, that's how they fucking try to get you to do shit. It's not about you. You're not protecting why would you, your body, your choice. It's about people you're interacting with. You're protecting your fellow man. You are killing my grandma by not getting vaccinated. So you get the vaccine or else my grandma dies. That's how they fucking get you. Like, can you imagine if we did that the other way around? Oh, your body, your choice? Well, you're not allowed to get that abortion. If you kill that baby, my grandma dies. God damn it. Neil deGrasse Tyson needs to go back to fucking looking at the sky. Okay? Go back to physics or whatever it is that you do. Stay out of socio-political shit.
That's the social contract of public health.
You're assuming because somebody can take the vaccine, won't get COVID, which, by the way, I don't need to play the clips for you to see it, where everybody said, hey, if you get it, you're not going to get, if you take the vaccine, you're not going to get a Rachel Maddow, Joe Biden. I can give you Fauci. I can give you, and you've seen these clips before. It's not like you've never seen it before.
Yeah, what happened
They were wrong.
Hold on. So, the strain evolved.
Go back to astrophysics, physicology, or whatever you do. What is it? Well, you see, the strain evolved. Oh, cool. What is it, a Pokemon? Where are we dealing with a virus or are we dealing with a Pokemon?
It just all played out exactly like every other psyop plays out, and so that's how you know that's what it was. At least in part because, again, it's not that COVID was fake. And you can make a straw man argument that that's what I'm saying, but that's simply a straw man. It's not what I'm saying. Whether it's a virus that was engineered for the purpose of this grand experiment.
I believe the virus was real. I believe that it was actually created in the lab. I do believe the virus is real. I just believe that the globalist agenda took advantage of the fact that the virus is around and used that as an excuse to try to test their machine. That's what I think happened. So everything around COVID, even though COVID was no more deadly than the common cold, I believe that the elites were trying to use it as an excuse to test their machine. To test their propaganda machine, to test whether or not you will do what they say and blindly obey them without any sort of pushback. I think the only reason that they didn't go into phase 2 was the anti-vaxxers. Because they didn't have as much of a grip on society as they thought they did, so they reeled it back in. So now they're going to wait for the next global catastrophe to test their machine again. But I don't think that they... I don't think that what I don't think they got the results that they were looking for. So they dialed it back. And then went ahead and confirmed all the conspiracy theorists. I believe that the anti-vaxxers and the people who were fighting back against the narrative were the ones that actually saved society from phase 2 of the globalist agenda.
Or a virus that really did accidentally get let loose, that government sees the opportunity. See, that's the thing. People talk about false flags. There's multiple types of false flags. There's the false flags that are 100% coordinated, and then there are genuine tragedies that the opportunity is then seized upon by the hands of government to enact control, to limit freedoms while you're afraid, just like post 9/11, just like when they're trying to convince us to go into war, they just turn the fear dial up, and you have to always wonder why they're doing that. There's a reason why time and time again during COVID, we caught our overlords, our government overlords, our governors, our politicians, our elites, breaking all the same rules that they claimed we were grandma.
Dude, that's what I was saying. They didn't have to obey any of the shit. It was just us. They were still going to parties and attending their appointments and all that shit. It was literally just, the working class had to obey the COVID laws.
Pillars for if we broke them. There's a reason why these rules only applied to the little people. It's the classic, it's what has happened all throughout history, what's currently happening now in many facets. And for whatever reason, people generally are pretty open to the idea of things like this happening in the past. They're pretty open to the idea of tyranny and government overreach when they see it in a history book or perceive it as something that used to once be, but they're not as good as spotting it, identifying it, and calling it out when it's happening in the moment, which is the most important time to do it. And I don't know if that's just a lack of education on history. I don't know if that is fear, cowardice. I don't know what it is. It's probably a blend of all the things. My opinion on COVID is that it was largely a massive human experiment. I see it as an attempt to make people poorer, sicker, more tribal, more traumatized, more dependent on government, and more willing to allow freedoms to be eroded. Because if
it fucking worked too, bruh. It worked on all the libs. It didn't work on the conservatives, but it worked on all the libs. Now we've got liberals freaking worshiping China because of their communist government. So yeah, they became more reliant on the government, more willing to listen to shit, and then I don't know. Now they're willing to give their data to the foreign power.
If you're willing to let the government put you on a de facto house arrest and tell you at the drop of a dime what you need to put in your body, that you have to follow any and all rules they put forward, even if they defy your basic common sense, even if you know the stupid arrows on the floor aren't keeping you from COVID, even if you know it makes no sense that Beyonce is at an award show while you're at home unable to work, I see it as a huge test in what you're willing to accept.
That's what I'm saying, bro. There's the war with China. I've been saying that for fucking ever. There's a fucking war with China. We're at war with China. The fucking COVID was biological. Fucking TikTok is psychological. They're freaking buying up farmland. But there it is. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. War with China.
Except maybe I'm crazy. I don't want a government that can do that. And the worst part is that this is America. We were supposed to figure this out. Insert the quote from Benjamin Franklin about sacrificing liberty for security. We should have had this figured out a long time ago. The lab leak hypothesis, ivermectin, vaccine efficacy, lockdown efficacy, the censorship, vitamin D, basic health science, children's education, mental health. The conspiracy theorists, and I count myself in that group, were right about all of it. And that should be a huge learning lesson for everybody. So the next time you spot them trying to fearmonger you into giving up your freedom, liberty, human dignity, right to live your life as a sovereign human being on this planet. Some may say a child of God. I will say that because that's my belief, that we're all children of God. And guess what? Government's down here. God's way up there. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to this channel as well as my podcast channel. Follow me on X and Instagram, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Shout out again to today's sponsor.
Bye, Blair. Yeah, I don't believe none of that shit. 100% a psyop. Turn the music back on. Bop, 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 bop. You love Blair? Yeah, me too, dude. She's fucking base as fuck. They probably won't get the same trust since everything after COVID just not broke the coding, definitely slowed it. Yeah. They're gonna have a hard time regaining the people's trust, dude. This is partially why people voted for Trump, because Trump has been 1000% transparent about everything he's gonna do. Like, even while he was in office, he gained fucking, he just comes out and tells us, oh yeah, no, everything that they're doing in there, everything that you think they're doing in there, yeah, they're definitely fucking doing it. And then he just went back in there and kept doing it. So yeah, that's why people like Trump, because he's so transparent. He'll just tell you exactly how it is. But all these other motherfuckers, these oh, trust the experts. They're gonna have a hard time regaining public favor after that one.
We need to get rid.
There's an Asmongold video called "Trump needs to get rid of Pokemon cards." What's going on there? Why he taking my Pokemon cards, bro? Trump, you're not gonna get a third term if you keep taking Pokemon cards, bro. I'm not gonna vote for you again. Donald Trump, I'm not gonna vote for you again. You're not gonna get a third term if you take my Pokemon cards, Trump. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
We need to get rid of this. Like, this is crazy. People are going ape shit over Pokemon. Look at all these people.
Hey, go. What's up?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, don't.
Why are people going so crazy on for Pokemon cards, bruh?
Run.
Costco.
It says no running. Scan your memberships. Man, they
opened it up fast.
Oh, they don't run. Don't run.
Get them Pokemon.
Look at that.
Get them Pokemon.
It's right here. It's right here.
Where Pokemon? Where Pokemon?
Oh, hurry up.
Give me the Pokemon. Where they at?
Oh, 5.
Probably not, because that shit comes from Japan, and I don't think there's tariffs on Japan. Are there tariffs on Japan? What is a scalper? Scalp. Jet. Scalpel. J. What's a scalper? Is that somebody who's like an Indian, like an ah la 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 la. They're gonna come and scalp me. They're gonna pull my hairline back with their fucking knives. Not the ah la 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 las. I'm being incredibly racist. Ah, that's a short. That's a short. Somebody clip that. Scalpers buy up and resale at high prices. Oh, okay. So they buy a bunch of Pokemon cards and then resell it at okay, so they buy them all and then resell them at like twice the market value. Okay, I get it. You buy a thing from the store and then sell it for twice the price. Got it. Okay. That's kind of fucking stupid. There are people that make money doing that. Think of the scummy dude selling tickets outside a sold-out stadium. Oh, got it. Okay. Yeah, that's scummy. Like, I understand if you're like a collector, right? You buy a bunch of Pokemon cards, and then you find a rare one, and then you resell the rare Pokemon card. Or like if you had like all 5 pieces of Exodia, like the original kind from Yu-Gi-Oh, and then you want to sell that as a set, like 20 years down the line. I understand that shit. They make a lot of money. All right, honey, we're gonna have to. We're hitting Costco. Emmy-chan, get in the car. We're going to Costco. We're gonna buy up their whole inventory. We're gonna scalp. We're gonna scalp Costco. This stuff is effective too, unfortunately. Emmy-chan, get in the car. We're going to Walmart. We're gonna buy up all the Pokemon cards. So I'm gonna take out a personal loan from the bank. We'll be fine. This is a grade A business model. We're gonna buy up all the Pokemon cards, and then they sold out in minutes. All right, well, never mind. Never mind. Abort. Abort. It's okay. We can abort. It's allowed in the state. Abort the plan.
5 per customer?
Oh.
It's only 5.
Someone just said scalpers in the chat. Okay.
5 per customer.
Oh, he's grabbing it out of there. Look at him. They're getting all of them.
That's it.
Wait, that's it?
That's it. It's over.
Motherfucker, I'm not fighting grown-ass dudes for you. Why not? I thought you loved me. You're not gonna fight other men for me.
It's all of ya.
Dang.
They're going ape shit over Pokemon. Look, there's another one.
All of them grown men. Like, what the fuck? This is a weird hobby. Or a weird side hustle. Why? Why this?
No running!
Context? People try to go and buy these as soon as they can and then resell them on Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, well, there you go. He just explained it.
Or on, I don't know, fucking Craigslist or something as soon as they can. Now this one's a brawl. Watch this.
Oh my god.
Knocking over TVs.
Not the TVs.
Oh my god!
There it is. There it is. There it is. Get him.
No running!
Jesus Christ. They're really having a fucking rumble. What the fuck? That is wild. Maybe that's why the Target card area was empty that one time. Could be. I don't understand this shit.
The savage behavior? Yeah, I know. It's crazy. My leg. Yeah, they're actually...
My leg! To each their own, I guess.
Fighting. They're going savage over the... This is about Pokemon. Pokemon! They're doing this. Holy shit. What is going on? They sell the single packs? Yeah, so they're trying to buy this as much as they can and get as many of these as they can. I'll see if I can find any more of these, but... Yeah, it's super popular now, and you got a lot of people fighting over this shit and getting mad about it. And now every single product that like gets put out there, yeah, here's another one. Here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go. Get it, just real quick. Go ahead.
Oh, that guy hit him with a bear hug, dude. Oh,
Get in there. Get in there. Get from the back.
Get the fuck off me, dog. Oh, damn. He just got elbowed in the face, bro. That what the, ooh. Like, what the hell?
There it is. There it is. Look at him.
That's why you make it too easy.
There you go. This is nuts, bro. One pallet of Pokemon cards got everybody acting up like this.
That is insane, dude. Do Pokemon cards really sell like that, bro? Like, what the fuck? Emmy-chan, get in the car. We're gonna go get some Pokemon cards.
This is nuts. I'll see if I can find any more of this. I'll search it up. Pokemon Costco. Oh. See, this is them.
Damn, dude.
See, look at them. See, they're buying all these Pokemon, and that way they can sell them. You see all that? If you compare this to the launch of the iPhone, like from back in the day, you never had shit like this happening. Now people are so aggressive and so crazy. And I feel like we need to have a little bit more accountability for people that are degenerate like this.
I don't understand why do they. You don't even have to leave your house to make money like that. You could just make a website, do some drop shipping. There are ways to digitally make money like that. They can't be making that much money from Pokemon cards, right? Like enough to get into fights with people. Like what? This is like Friday the 13th. Every time a new fucking pack drops, all you're doing is making Nintendo a bunch of money, or Game Freak, or whoever the Pokemon company is. I forget.
The animals, yeah. Like, I mean, it's hustle culture. You spell Costco wrong. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, no, you're right. I'm happy security wasn't needed, but 10 people. Oh, here we go. Here. Oh, we gotta get. Get right there. Oh, let me get real quick. Oh, let me get. I'm gonna get one box, 2 boxes. Let me get 2 boxes, real quick. Got 2 boxes. All right, yeah. No one. Yeah. Oh, whoop. It's gone.
Is there a limit?
There we go. Is there a limit? I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
Limit of 10. There you go. But there's 7 in each box, and you've got like 2 boxes. You can't even count. Wait, that's it? It's over. It's over. There.
That's insane, dude. That is wild. They cleaned that out in like a second and a half. Like, what the fuck?
There it is. It's done. They should probably limit it to 1. Yeah, they should. Like, I'll be real. I think Costco should limit it to 1.
Yeah, that makes more sense. They limited it to 10, and like 3 people walked out with the whole pallet.
This type of behavior is just it makes the store a PvP server, and it opens them up for liability when these people fight over it.
It turns the store into a PvP server. Oh, that's fucking funny. I'm using that later.
Like, cause like if somebody gets hurt in the store, now Costco's entangled in a lawsuit. Like, just straight up, like it's not, it turns into PvP. Yeah, exactly. Like you can't let this happen. I'm surprised that they do. Oh, here we go. They had 1 pallet. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them all. Look at them all.
They're all just lined up.
See, this is how it's supposed to be. This is America right here. So you wait and fucking lot. Okay. Holy fuck. Come on, are you kidding me? What are you skipping it? Well, you never.
Wow, look at that line, bro. What the fuck? These are all people just getting Pokemon cards. Is it just Pokemon cards that do this, or are there other cards that do this? Do people resell Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Or Magic the Gathering? Or is it just Pokemon?
What, this wasn't enough for you? You had to go for the whole box. Now, see, he looked down. He
Jesus
thought
Christ.
about it. Oh, my God.
Are they not going to stop him?
This is it's shameless. Look at this. Everybody's over here at Costco buying this shit up like crazy.
Dude, they must make a fuck ton of money for them to be this shameless about it.
44, limit of 2 per member. It should have been 1. It's just, this is insane. I hit the gold mine. I found 151 at Costco, so I bought all of it. The entire pallet. Don't worry, though. I needed this for my master set, so I won't be reselling any of it. If your kids need some Pokemon cards, I recommend them going to GameStop and buying some.
Wow. It's not just Pokemon cards, it's literally any item in hot demand. Oh, okay, I got it. So these Pokemon cards must have been like really fucking... People must have been waiting a long time for these. This guy bought up the entire pallet. What? He bought up the entire thing. They must make a lot of fucking money if they're able to do that. That is ridiculous. Yeah, dude. He said he recommends them going to GameStop and buy some Shrouded Fable. The Shrouded Fable is a different type of Pokemon pack. Got it. That's just savage. That's just savage.
Oh my God. He just bought out all of the Pokemon cards. Like, that's insane. How is this? He Look at this.
America.
Oh my God. This is crazy. It's Gambler Addict? I guess so, right? This is it. And it's, you know what the worst part about this is? It's almost, wait, never mind. I thought that was something else. It's almost all people my age. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, there. Look at this. These animals. These fucking animals. Look at this shit.
Yeah, all these dudes look like they're in their 30s, bro. Like, what the fuck? That is insane.
What is going on? These are grown ass. Look at them. Yeah, these are like pigs eating. Oh my God. They're feral. Oh, now he's mad. Yeah, you gotta bend down and pick him up off the floor, bro. Come on. Jesus. Stupid people. I think that my generation is gonna be more insufferable than the baby boomers.
Yeah, I can agree with that. 100%, dude. Wow.
By the time that we're 60, this is going to be fucking awful. Oh, God. This is terrible. These fucking savages. Jesus. Crybabies, look at this. Do it. There's another one.
Dude, how many of these are there, dude? These are fucking everywhere, bro. How valuable are these Pokemon cards?
This is a fucking... Scan it in, man. It's all people my age. Holy shit.
She said against the wall, I think, to the back. Against the wall, she said, against the wall, she said. Oh. Go. Hey, don't do that, bro. Okay. Here. Oh, sorry, go. Go. Damn. Any more? No more?
Fucking animals.
One in the back. Here, give me. There you go. Oh, you got fuck it. Hell yeah, let's go. I told you in the back, you said.
Dude, they come up with whole ass fucking game plans just to get these fucking Pokemon cards. Right, they're in the back, You go left, A team. 2 clicks to the right, they're like, what the fuck? Hey, he's got a playlist too.
I just wanted to do this quick video to show a lot of people that have showed interest and asked me about raising pigs and put this out there. Yes, people.
I'm going to say it. The pigs are more civilized. Animal Farm was right.
I mean, yeah, those pigs are kind of chill. The pigs are just a chill guy.
I don't know how this happened. What the fuck is like? Cause I expected it to be even messier and nastier. But no, this is even better. Oh my God. Let me see if I can find any more of this. Oh. The pigs are polite. Yes, look at it. It's another one. Look at him go. People get knocked over? Holy shit. Robert, get away! Damn.
Hey, Robert, get away! Get away!
Uh-oh. Oh, this is the guy that was fighting the Asian guy. Oh, the Asian guy's clamped onto him like some sort of koala.
What are they doing?
Oh damn, he just got elbowed in the face. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is just the same fight but from a different angle. Oh shit, what happened? Asmongold, no!
This is why I shop at Sam's Club. Look at them, they're holding each other like this. You saw this one already? Yeah, I did, you're right, because I saw the guys holding each other. This is crazy. Nerds fighting over Pokemon.
Oh my god, it's terrifying. That's why I don't leave my house anymore. Yeah, that's why I stay inside. The outside is scary. Pigs probably chilling. They fed on time. Yeah, probably. They were more civilized than all these fucking humans. Look at all these humans. They acted worse than animals.
Look at him go. This is nuts. It's Dan to Dan.
I don't know what song this is, but you need to find it. This shit's a banger. Somebody find me this song.
Bro. Why are people going after this specific set? They're trying to buy them all out so they can resell them. That's why. Costco preloaded shopping carts filled with the new Pokemon 151 and Bloom.
Oh, they're trying to buy off the entire thing. Okay. So they want the stocks to be empty so they can resell them at a higher value. I don't know why that's kind of scummy.
Waters to prevent chaos from resellers.
Test to train. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train, I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was.
This is so bad. This
so
is guys.
Wild to me, bro. Like, what the fuck? This is why I hate release days for literally anything. Monkeys swarming humans for food are calmer than these guys. Yeah. Dude, fucking same. release days for any physical copies of shit. This is why I never wait outside for anything. I will fucking wait until the price drops and then buy it. I'm one of those guys. I'm not the wait outside for 2 days kind of guy. I can't fucking do it.
I was gonna make it. Okay, never mind. Never mind. We're not gonna do that one. Let's see if I can find these.
Here at Costco. Oh, that's a good deal.
I'll just say it. This is the thing that's made me want to. I've wanted to like. There's nothing that's made me want to join ISIS more than watch these clips.
Relatable. There's nothing that makes me want to join ISIS more than watching these clips.
This is insane. This is crazy.
This makes me okay with the depopulation effort. You know what? 80% of you just gotta go. You just gotta go.
I'm getting this.
$33.99. This is crazy.
See what we get.
33. That was $33.99. Jesus Christ! I thought it was like $15. Where do they get the money for all this shit, dude? 3 of those are over $100. Like, what the hell?
Oh my God!
Nice promos. Blastoise. Zapdos box. Is it Jumbo? Electabuzz. Zapdos.
I thought he was saying Zapdos, ironically, but it actually seems like he thinks that's the pronunciation of that Pokemon. It's Zapdos. There's no A in the middle. Friggin' Zapdos. Sorry. That just made me mad. It just irked me. It gave me the ick. The way that he says Zapdos. Because they are about to resell at 3 times the price. Yeah. I guess that makes the cost worth it. Ain't no way he got a shiny Blastoise. Raven's about to buy the Blastoise off him. I will only accept communism for Pokemon card distribution. Oh, Raven got jokes.
Come on, give me something good.
No way! Oh, he got a Mew. What the fuck? Yo, that's a shiny ass Mew, bruh. Alright. I might have just hit his client list. Shut up and take my money!
Oh! No!
What is that ability? Restart? Once during your turn, you may draw cards until you have 3 cards in your hand. Okay. That's actually an overpowered skill. I don't know if you guys played trading card games, but they've gotten crazy. Oh!
We need a fucking war or something?
His chat says we need a flood. Maybe this is why maybe this is why the globalists want to depopulate. This is why they want to get the population down to this, the 100,000s. People like this. This makes you side with the globalists real quick. I think we just need a nuclear annihilation. We just need an apocalypse. That'll fix everything.
Trump needs to put a stop to this. I don't know what they can do, but he got to stop this. Like somehow they got to figure out what to, we got to get this stopped. This is crazy. Like ban Pokemon cards? No, then they just go to Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, no, you
got to ban scalping. That's what you got to do. You would have to ban the act itself.
Got to look at the people are the problem. What do you do with these people?
But I mean, I guess you can't really ban scalping because that's just capitalism. You're just buying something and then reselling it. That's literally just a business. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you would regulate this.
Bring it to show it to JD Vance. Yeah, see, he played Magic the Gathering, right? So he'd understand how dumb this is.
He would get it.
Hold on.
Look. This is look at him.
Hold on.
Bro, these people make Black Friday look like a church service. This is crazy. This is
They make Black Friday look like the Last Supper. That's what they look fucking.
It's so much worse. Don't call them people.
Don't call them people. People need to boycott scalping, but that just means the scalpers will just get more money. I don't know. Boycott scalping. That just means that the scalpers that do show up get more.
Oh my god. EV vape and how are there this many videos of this too?
They're fucking
It's
everywhere.
unreal. These are insects. Vaporeon? Yeah. I'm not saying anything, but I worked at a 7-Eleven and we had this happen at a much smaller scale with Pokemon cards. The majority of them are mouth breathers. Yeah, I knew that. I could have told you that. Yep. Look at them. Look at them go. They're all my age, man. Yep. This is ridiculous. This is my generation. See this fucking old fuck with his New Balance and his just full gray. He's looking at them. He says, "What the fuck is wrong with them?" It's like, damn. It's like looking at a zoo. That guy's like, "What the fuck is this?" Look at him.
Oh, okay, I get it. I get what you're saying. Scalpers keep doing what they do because people buy from them. Just don't buy from them. Got it. No, that makes sense. I can see how that would work.
You have headphones on like that? Jesus. They're they're limiting it to 10 each. This is just guys.
Fists of Fury.
10 cases each. Fucking animals. I know. This is unreal. I think that they should limit it. Like, I'm not even kidding. I think they should limit it to have I seen? Wait, how many of these are there? Like, I feel like we've seen some repeats, but not that many. Oh my god. Bro, I meant to post after leaving Costco and scoring 2 Pokemon 151 Blooming Waters boxes. Well, now I'm back. If they recognize me, it was my sister who came in before.
Oh my god, dude. This fucking bitch. She's going in there, getting her 10, coming back out, and then putting a hat on. Going back in there, getting another 10, and then leaving. Like, what the fuck? What in the fucking disguise? Have you guys seen that Family Guy clip where Peter's at Costco and he's getting the fucking free samples? He's like, ooh, a free sample. Don't mind if I do. And then he puts on a disguise to get another free sample. That has this same exact energy. Like, what the fuck? Some old grandpa's just trying to buy some coffee in bulk and has to fight the trenches of the Pokemon scalpers. Dude, fucking right. That poor grandpa. He just wants to get his cup of joe, or he wants to buy his bulk Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I am so in shock no one ever got hospitalized from the scalping holes. That's a good point. No one's been trampled yet?
All right, I got lucky. I got 2.
I can't.
He had the same thought I had, bro. Dude, we can't listen to her voice, dude. I'm sorry, turn it off, please. He was like, I can't, dude. Her voice is too fucking no.
I got lucky. I got 2.
I know, no, just shut up.
Man. Look at all this culture. All grown men. Yeah. Grown men, Costco fighting over a box of $50 Pokemon cards. We are so back. Next time they do one of these, I need to be there and record it.
Dude, please do. Please make a video. That'd be so
cool. This is crazy, bro. Like,
they're all friggin' dudes in their 30s. They must be making a fuck ton of money. Look at all this culture.
This is crazy. What are you doing? What is... Oh my fucking god!
Are they playing the Walking Dead theme song over the loudspeaker? Or is that edited in? It sounds like it's over the loudspeaker. Because that would be fucking funny.
That's insane!
Oh, it's edited in.
Oh, David Attenborough needs to narrate this new species? I guess so, man.
These guys, these people over... If you're a kid, if you're a scalp rat heart, these are the guys you're going to have to fight for.
Yeah.
For the Switch. Check out these guys, these people over in Costco. And do these are Pokemon scalpers.
Wow.
So I don't know if you have kids who are into Pokemon, do you?
No, I'm not into Pokemon.
So my boys are. They're 8 and 10. And around Christmas time, a new set dropped. It was this Pokemon 151 Blooming Waters. And we have a store in town called Infinity Flux. It's our local comic book store, Pokemon stuff. On a normal day when you go in there, half their stuff is Pokemon. They have like the individual cards you can buy. They get the packs and everything. This set dropped by Christmas and the scalpers bought all of them. But like the parents, I think, who are going into like stores like Infinity Flux, they just needed Christmas Pokemon stuff. So there's no Pokemon stuff at all in our local store. Costco gets this drop yesterday, these pallets. And this is all across America. These are these, and do these not look like eBay scalpers?
That
like
is
what you'd
crazy.
picture them to be?
That's crazy. It looks like when Jordans come out or something, man. Dude, just do an
Look, he
elbow.
just elbowed him in the
I'm gonna be honest, like the elbow.
I gotta get up early and shovel the driveway. Ew, that sounds like a hassle and a half. All right, Wrangler, I gotta get up early too, cause I gotta stream the inauguration. That's what my plan is. So I'm probably gonna shut the stream down here shortly. It's already been about 3 hours. So, good night, Wrangler. I'm actually super excited to stream the inauguration.
Oh, is completely fair. Like, this guy should have knocked him the fuck out. Get your hands off of him. You're trying to hug this guy and wrap around him over a Pokemon box? Man.
Pokemon's making everyone gay. Confirmed. Look at this. Look at this shit. Pokemon got this guy in the green hugging the black dude. What kind of gay shit? Pokemon is what? Pokemon is woke.
Give him another elbow in the face.
Wow, man, it's pretty serious.
That's self-defense. It's nasty, bro.
We talk a lot about freight fraud, and this kind of ties in. So apparently, in terms of shoplifting and freight fraud, Pokemon cards are one of the top things. In fact, there was a big story in England last year where over $1 million of Pokemon cards were stolen from a warehouse.
Wow.
I believe it, though. I believe it.
She's trying to stop them. She says, please stop. Please, please. I do not.
Bitch, you're not gonna please stop anybody. If you want people to stop, you gotta throw a right hook or something. You gotta do a little damage.
I don't want to have a situation at this location. Please, please do not get the cops called.
I believe it.
This girl here, Skylar T, she says, imagine if that was your man at Costco fighting over Pokemon cards. Disowned.
I was talking to somebody the other day where they were saying that their husband got divorced. Well, he got into a divorce situation because his wife was pregnant. Yeah. And the wife was pregnant. And he said, hey, I just got to tell you something. I went into debt. I went into $26,000 in debt. And she was like, well, how?
$26,000? What? Yeah, sorry, I would divorce his ass too. Like, sorry, bitch. No, you gotta find another man. I'm not fucking doing that shit. $26,000 in debt? Nope. That's your debt.
That's not just going into. I feel like that's not going into debt.
That's a problem.
That's going deep into debt. That's going a lot. Like 26. I could see like, $2,600. Like, not.
$26,000 is a problem. Like, I'm sorry. That's an addiction right there. You're not even reselling it to make your money back. You're in debt. Like, you're in hard debt. Like, no, fuck that.
Good, right? But okay, you can get out of that. $26,000. Santa, thanks for 5 subs. Appreciate that. This is insane. Yeah, 26,000. That's the end of the clip. It doesn't show the rest of it, what it was. Yeah, this is what influencers like you created. Pokemon became this because of Pokemon TCG influencer greed and flexing. Most of the Pokemon community supports what is happening at Costco and the prismatic evolution scalping. This dude is morally as bankrupt as the scalpers. And this is some random Pokemon... Dude,
That sounded like gambling debt. Yeah, it sounded like something. He's addicted to something. $26,000 is way too much money. Yeah, I agree with the wife. That's divorce money. Like, sorry. No, if you tank the family that badly, I'm sorry. $26,000 is a lot. Funko Pops?
I think that pretty much is about it, right?
Why Funko Pops? What'd they do? Or maybe they're just ugly. Trump needs to make Pokemon cards illegal.
Yeah, like, we need to get rid of this. Like, this is insane. Retard take? No, bro, like, this is crazy. This is I don't even know what to say. I really don't. But I get this is, yeah, there we go. 2 per person. Wow.
No running! No running!
They start running. They immediately start running. See, look at him. Look at him.
Like I said before, if you tell people not to do something, they're going to do it. That's just how people work.
And bro, he's going already. Jesus. Not illegal, but limited. Like, these need to be regulated like they regulate alcohol. Yeah, they got to regulate this like alcohol or something like
The TikTok ban is trending. What's trending about it? Is it trending because it's back, or is it trending because it's gone? Or is it trending because Trump is the reason it's back? Does Trump have all the liberal support now that he's the one bringing TikTok back? That would be a fucking plot twist. That's something I'm interested in. Why is the TikTok ban trending?
that, right? I mean, like that's it. This like a kindergarten? Yeah, I guess so, right? And it's just nuts, man. Actual zombies, yeah, like guns. Yeah, this not. We gotta. And I think that the reason why this happens is that if people are buying a lot of them, like you do have people that are buying them in order to like make money and in order to get a bunch of the cards themselves, or sorry, yeah, in order to get cards themselves. But a lot of people are buying them just to make money. That's what I think is really going on. Susanna, thanks for the 5 subs. I appreciate it. Thank you. And turn down the factory making them like.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Casino in Mexico. It's a what's this here? Internal Costco issue. Not enough control over their premises. I agree. I mean, I think that if you're acting this way, like it's just embarrassing.
Ha! Whoops. I was muted, sorry. I had to cough, so I muted. Fuck, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Costco needs an armed security guard standing outside. Sorry, I had to cough, and then I muted to cough, and then I forgot to unmute. But anyways, I was saying that Costco needs an armed security guard out there with a red rope fence, and then he needs to hand people their Pokemon cards. That's how they should fix that shit. Oh, a gun will make people civilized real fast.
It really is just fucking embarrassing. I was told by a Costco manager that employees at Costco's are selling the new Pokemon under the table. Wait. I have a manager who's willing to give stock and stock count. Wait, so now this guy is buying them out under the...
Dude, what?
Guys. Pokemon is experiencing a surge in popularity right now in the latest expansion at a $460 Pikachu. Just a single card, dude.
What? How much did he say that was? Hold on a second.
In the latest expansion at a $460 Pikachu. Just
$460 for a Pikachu? Jesus Christ, that's like a third of my rent.
a single card, dude.
For a single card.
It's a card game, number one. How often do you get the Pikachu? How many other, like, do people not understand math? Like, so if you're buying a pack and it's 1 out of 2,000, how many packs do you get in one of these? Let's say it's 15 packs, 20 packs. If it's 1 in 2,000, you would need to get that. Like, how do you not figure out the math on this instant-fucking-taneously? Like, people can't even fucking ballpark this? This is crazy. The sets were, there's one per pallet? So you buy a pallet for $3,000 to get a Pikachu for $460? I don't know what to say. I really don't. Packs are going on Amazon for $100 now.
Dude, are you fucking serious? So, hold on. People are actually selling these. Okay, Jesus fuck, dude. They're buying them for $30 and selling them for $100. What? No, because probability is weird. Yeah. Fucking exactly. Jesus Christ.
They don't understand math, which is why you sell the bundle years later. This is like a Rolex for the sellers. You sell the unopened packs for $450.
Yeah, you're supposed to hold on to them. I don't know. No, it's $100 a pack. Oh, a pack. So not one of these boxes. Okay, so you're not mean one of these boxes. Because these boxes have 5 packs. So that's $100 a pack. So like a little tiny packet of like 10 cards. What? So that means this 5 pack is going for $500. They're buying this box for $30 and then selling each pack individually. Jesus fuck, dude. Amy-chan, get in the car. Amy-chan. We're becoming scalpers. We're gonna become scalpers. We're quitting our jobs. We're gonna hit every Costco in the country. Get in the car. We'll become scalpers.
I just... They're help stemming inflation with this worthless shit. People are reselling the whole box and not opening the cards at all to sell. It was 5x before Christmas. I don't even know what to say, guys. This is a world that I never expected to be a part of. This is insane. I mean, I remember, like, we had this as kids, right? Because I remember, like, you know, Beanie Babies at McDonald's, and, like, everybody would go to McDonald's, but, like, everybody would wait in line at McDonald's, right?
My grandma collects Beanie Babies. She collected the Beanie Babies. She's got a whole house. Every single closet is just plumb full of Beanie Babies. Because they were supposed to be valuable at some point. I should fucking see how much they're worth.
I mean, it's not that people like it, it's that they're just savages about it. It just drives me crazy because of how nuts they are.
Dude.
Heartbreaking news!
Ah! Nux Taco, you scared the fuck out of me, bro. No, we're not gonna do that. That shit is wild, bro. And yeah, it's not because they like Pokemon cards. It's because they're fucking absolute savages about it. Not the Beanie Babies. Yeah, fucking, I got the Beanie Babies, or my grandma has all the Beanie Babies. She has those. And what are those little angel statues? She has those little angel statues that have angels in different poses and shit. She was collecting those too, because those are supposed to increase in value at some point. I don't know if they worked. I don't know if they still do, but she's got thousands and thousands of Beanie Babies. Just thousands upon thousands of Beanie Babies. And they're all different. They're all different. She doesn't have 2 of the same kind, I'm pretty sure. Or if she did manage to accidentally grab like a duplicate, she would open it and give it to one of the kids. So me and my brothers would play with Beanie Babies duplicates sometimes. But she's got a wide collection of just wall-to-wall Beanie Babies. And those little angel statues. And Christmas villages. She also has a bunch of those ceramic villages. To be fair, those angel pose decorations are beautiful. Yeah, she has those too. She's got like a bunch of those. Not nearly as many as she has Beanie Babies, but she definitely has a bunch of those statues. And they are really cute. They're like little tiny statues. They're beautiful. The way that they were sculpted, I guess. I think that Asmongold one is a good one to end on. I think I'm probably going to shut the stream down here in a second. After you guys tell me how your day is, and after we chat a little bit. But yeah, she has the Beanie Babies and the angel statues and those Christmas villages. You know, you go to the little antique store and they got those buildings and shit, and you put the little, I don't know what they're fucking called, but they're like Christmas decorations. But she, when every Christmas, she would fill the entire house with these little buildings, and she would put the lights down and shit. It was cool. It was super cool. But she's got a fuck ton of those. So all those have to be valuable at some point, right? All those with the Beanie Babies and the angels and the Christmas shit. I don't know if they'll sell as much as the Pokemon cards, but they've got to be worth something. Alright, I think I'm going to shut the stream down. Because I had to go to sleep and I have to get up early and live stream the inauguration. I'm interested in live streaming the inauguration. And then maybe tomorrow will turn into an all-day stream. We don't know. We'll just play it by ear, see what goes on. And then maybe we'll tackle the rest of this playlist. Maybe play some Marvel Rivals towards the end. We'll see how tomorrow goes. I'm going to wake up. We're going to stream the inauguration. I'm going to go get groceries because there's no food in my house. And then we'll go back to the live stream and we'll do something else. How does that sound? That sounds like fun, right? That sounds like fun. Alright, so I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, right? Bright and early. Bright and early tomorrow morning. Bright and early tomorrow morning for the inauguration. We gotta see if anything exciting happens. I already missed the election, so, and I'm salty about that because I have an actual job. So, I had to work my job and I missed the election. But we're not gonna miss the inauguration. So, everybody be here tomorrow at noon o'clock Eastern time.